Not the court.
All rise.
Is that real?
Fuck.
Holy shit. Sounds like a dystopia.
I said all rise.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, we got a good judge.
Give me a moment to get the case.
Right.
File this paperwork very quickly.
Boom, 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 dum, boom. Dum, 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 dum. Bow, bow. Go for some fucking pussy.
What?
Right now? Like right here?
Yeah. It's been a year since I've had sex, and you know.
We can take turns doing that.
An entire year? What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Take turns doing what?
Why don't you just buy it?
Yeah. But I'll
Point me in the right direction.
No,
I've
there's
never
like
had
plenty
sex.
of apps.
I'll be like 091, 18 months. Hell yeah.
Court is now in session. This is gonna be the criminal appeal.
I need something to go in the background.
Of Otto Delmar et al. Myself and Your Honor, Judge Weston,
we're getting our shit
Justice
appealed too, right?
Montag, gonna be presiding over this case. The defendants,
he get his
the
name on
defendants are going to be Otto Delmar, Dean Watson, Nino Chavez, Lang Buddha, Gomer Colton, and Tony Corleone. The statement is going to be as follows. On February 25th,
I'm so sorry.
Careful.
What's Phoenix right?
On February 25th,
The DMCA?
2021, the Diamond Casino and Resort was unlawfully searched by officers of the LSPD. During this search, officers encountered an antagonized situation.
What do you mean the volume's super
Then
low?
Later, pressed charges concerning the altercation without any physical evidence present to substantiate.
This does not sound like
charges.
law music.
And there's a list of charges as follows, which you got I will go over. But before we go into those charges, I want to make a few things very clear. This case will be
Alexa,
ran very tight.
set an alarm an
there
hour
will
from
be
now.
No outbursts from either side.
You can't
We
hear the
have
dialogue?
A plethora of
Alexa,
witnesses to get
stop.
through. Excuse me. So keeping these outbursts to a minimum
Ads?
is
All right, chat.
going to be crucial.
It's ad
so that
time.
we can get through this in a timely fashion.
Here we go.
Does everybody understand that?
Yeah, I had the music turned down.
Yes, Your Honor.
Chat, it
Yes,
doesn't
Your
sound like
Majesty.
law
No,
music.
I cannot hear the
I
sound
know.
of somebody crunching on chips right now.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody that's crunching on chips,
Should I stop eating
any
here or where do I go?
extra
Where's the restaurant?
noises
They're
coming
closed.
from the peanut gallery. I've already given the Department of Corrections, if they find you, they will remove you and you will not be allowed to come back here. So whoever it is, cut it out right now. Has it been stopped? Has it been stopped?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your
If
Majesty.
it does happen to continue, that person will be held in contempt of court. And just
I'm
because we
I'm
started
putting
off
on a
before I
noise gate,
even
dude. This
got-
room noise is driving me
before I
fucking
even
nuts.
Got through this introduction, it's going to be a $10,000 fine and 300 months in the Bolingbrook
There we go.
State Penitentiary. Do y'all understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Whoever that was, if you are found, that's what's going to happen.
Look how many people are here. Jesus.
Why?
So, coming down, the charges looking to be appealed by Otto Delmar is going to be attempted murder of a government employee, felony obstruction of justice, resisting arrest, disobeying a peace officer. These are all the charges you wish to appeal at this time, Otto Delmar.
Yeah,
Confirmed. Thank
I want to
you.
cry on the stand at least once.
mate.
Nino Chavez. The charges you are looking to appeal today is going to be accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction, justice, resisting arrest. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Nino Chavez,
Can you hear me, Your Honor?
you may need to step
Yes.
forward so that way.
He said yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
I plead not guilty to. I don't even know what the hell happened.
Do you mind if I do you mind if I relay them, Your Honor, so that you can hear it?
That's fine.
You're probably right.
On behalf of Lang Buddha, accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest is all the charges named here. The charges he wishes to appeal.
Mr. Langbuda, are you appealing all charges at this time?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor. Langbuda submits a no guilty plea. Not guilty plea.
Gomer Colton, accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee ×2, felony obstruction of justice, and resisting arrest. Are all these charges the charges you wish to appeal today?
Yes, sir. Not guilty.
Gomer Colton submits a not guilty plea, Your Honor, to all charges.
Tony Corleone, accomplice to
Yo, chat, my assistant
attempted murder
stalked the
of a government
fucking...
employee,
Bro,
felony
stalked
obstruction
the...
of justice and resisting arrest. Are all
Arranged the
these charges
entire
the charges you
pantry,
wish to
stocked
appeal
it with
today?
snacks,
Excuse me,
various
excuse me.
snacks.
Do you mind if I get the
The
microphone?
freezer has a bunch of frozen Trader Joe's meals, meats, veggies, fruits, even a
Can you
fresh
repeat it
bottle
one
of
more
wine
time,
on the
Your Honor?
table.
It's going to be accomplice to attempted murder of a government employee, felony
Optimized.
obstruction of justice,
Optimized.
and resisting arrest.
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is nobody talking right now?
All right. With that being said, I believe we can move into opening statements. But before, I will turn it over to the judges to my left and right. If they have any more words they wish to say, they can do it at this time before we go into opening statement.
I'd like to go over how contempt is going to work. Because we have so many witnesses, we're not going to really tolerate any kind of outburst. You'll be warned initially. Consider this your first warning. You'll be warned a second time if there is another outburst. However, if we have to shush you a third time, you will receive a $2,500 fine, as well as be sent off to Bolingbroke for 200 months. If this happens again and you accrue a second contempt charge, you'll receive the same time and fine. If we have to issue a third one, fourth, and so on, it increases to a $5,000 fine and a 400-month stay at Bolingbroke. Keep in mind, we have a lot of witnesses, a lot of testimony to get through, so please, no outbursts.
Holy shit.
Your Honor, Justice Stanton.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, we didn't go over Mr. Dean Watson's charges here.
Remind me to turn on the microphone effect when I get up there. I want to cry on the stand. But fake cry.
I did skip that one. Dean Watson, I'm sorry about that. The accomplice to attempted murder with government employee ×2, felony obstruction of justice ×1, criminal possession of a firearm class 1 ×4, and resisting arrest. Are you wishing to appeal all these charges today, Mr. Watson?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. Sorry about that. That being said, we've gotten through everything. Do you have anything you want to add, Montag?
Yes, I would like to address the attorneys directly. Counsel, remember that whenever you are filing objections today, you are filing them with this court and not with each other. We will not be tolerating any grade school bickering back and forth amongst one another. Whenever you file an objection, just short and plain statement of your objection.
Is this Hassan's first RP court case?
The counsel
Serious RP court case?
opposing you will be given a chance to rebut that objection. If this court requires anything further, it will ask
Perfect,
for
thank
it.
you.
I am not afraid to send an attorney to
His
jail
mind must
for
be blown by
contempt
the
of court
organization
today.
of it.
Is that understood by all counsel?
Like how quiet it
present?
is.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.
With that being said, let's go ahead and get into our opening statements. Prosecution.
The discipline
please,
is pretty
opening
sick.
statement.
Your Honors, exigent
that's what we're
circumstances
gonna have
is
to cue.
defined as an emergency situation requiring swift action to prevent imminent danger to life or serious damage to property, order for forestall the imminent escape of a suspect or destruction of evidence. Swift action, such as entering a private property without stopping to gather a warrant, is required when acting to prevent imminent danger to life, such as that posed by the use of
I would
deadly
love a lawyer,
force, or to prevent
but I would
destruction of
suck at it.
evidence such
From
as
a technical
bloodstains or
standpoint, I would suck
casings
as a
that
lawyer,
one
but
might
I'd be
find at a
entertaining.
shooting. These are circumstances where the courts have ruled time and time again in cases such as Missouri vs. McNeely and State vs. Hathaway that officers do not have time for sustained reflection or deliberation during circumstances such as these. Circumstances which require prompt action based on the information at hand. The information at hand in this case being shots reported as fired within the grounds.
Could you imagine
of the
SSB
Diamond
court?
Casino and
True.
Resort.
Your Honor,
These shots
look at this
created
guy. He's a
accident
fucking
circumstances
pussy.
necessary to perform a warrantless
True.
search. Accident circumstances has also been ruled to include
Fuck 'em
situations
up.
where a reasonable police officer would believe his safety or the safety of others was threatened, as well as whether or not a reasonable officer may believe a serious crime had been committed. Considering the circumstances at hand, shots fired in a casino resort, a place where large amounts of money often change hands, and a roll of the dice can change a man from complacent to desperate and emotions run high, it's hard to imagine any reasonable officer would not believe that shots fired inside the establishment were a threat to the safety of those within. It'll be shown here today that not only did officers enter legally and properly, but the crimes alleged did occur.
Chat, just relax. There's a lot of speaking. Calm down.
On February, they were able to identify several individuals.
Her high
inside.
frequencies are just high, so that's why
These
the
individuals
breathing sounds so
include
intense.
Otto Delmar, Gomo Colton, Tony Corleone, Lane Buddha, Dean Watson, and Nino Chavez. Officers attempted to detain these individuals, however, none of them cooperated, even going so far as to threaten officers directly. Despite the best effort of officers on scene, events devolved from there, finally concluding in a shootout in the penthouse itself and a
That is
2-hour-long standoff. We will show today, beyond any
Who
reasonable
is
doubt,
that? Who is this?
that Otto Delma is guilty
Who's
of 2
the,
counts of attempted
prosecution
murder of
lawyer?
government employee, as well as 1 count each of
Or is that
felony
the
obstruction
DA?
of justice, resisting arrest, and disobeying a police officer. Dean Watson is guilty of 2 counts
gonna
of
murder
accomplice
this
to
bitch.
attempted murder of a government employee, as well as 1 count each of felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest.
No, I know who it is.
Chavez
Who's the
guilty
who's
of 2
the
counts of accomplice
the
to attempted
person?
murder of government
The role
employee,
player.
and 1 count both of felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. Lane Buddha is guilty of 2 counts of accomplice to attempted murder
Oh,
of
it's
government
rough.
employee,
Sick.
1 count of both felony obstruction of justice and resisting arrest. Gomer Colton is guilty of 2 counts accomplice to attempted murder of government employee, 1 count of both felony
Bro,
obstruction
I
of
could cook a
justice and
full
resisting
fucking
arrest.
feast during this
And
opening.
Tony Corleone
During this
is guilty
court case.
as well.
I
of
could
2
do- I could
counts of
do a
accomplice
cooking
to
stream.
attempted murder of a government
I could do a
employee,
full-fledged
as well as 1
cooking
count
stream
of
during
both
this
felony
court case.
obstruction of justice and
If
resisting
I had an
arrest.
indie,
And we will prove
what is
today
it,
that the court
NDI or
should
whatever
find him
set up,
guilty.
like Nick, I could be in the kitchen cooking during this court
I'm
case.
so excited for
Thank
the
you,
part
prosecution.
where
Let's go ahead and
explain
have
how a
opening
bullet
statements from the
ricocheted
defense.
the back of somebody's fucking head. I can't wait for that part.
Sorry, good guys.
Me too,
I-
me
I
too, me
understand-
too.
I
Thank you,
understand
thank
guys
you.
wanna talk
Your Honorable Presiding
Am I
Judges,
backing off to the-
people of
to
the
the
court,
wall there. It's much
today
harder
we
for
hear the
us to
facts
concentrate
through
on
testimony
what we do
as to what
when we
happened
kinda talk
at the Diamond
real
Casino
story.
and Resort on February 25th, 2021. The facts are that officers breached private property without a warrant or probable cause of any exigent circumstances. A phone call does not provide substance to exigent circumstances alone, as the district attorney would have you believe. Your rights are more solid than that. As multiple appellate courts around the United States have found, phone calls can be wrong and require some level of corroborating evidence to show that officers can act as if exigent circumstances are present, which could be found through even the most basic of investigation. You will find that no such investigation occurred during this event.
Shit.
No evidence was in plain sight of lawfully accessed areas to raise the inquiry to a search. And the officers were even instructed to vacate the premises by casino staff when confronted. They were asked to present a warrant. Hardly exigent circumstances of such a calm conversation could go underway. The fact
Yeah,
that
this guy's a
officers
really-
engaged with and
a really
antagonized
well-rounded
violence
lawyer.
against the occupants of the casino by
He's really
firing upon a
impressive.
non-combatant while engaging a threat. How do you substantiate any sort of level of countercharging
True.
for accessory to attempted murder or the attempted murder of police
True.
officers when, in fact, the officers were incidentally firing at each other? During that conflict, an officer shot another officer in the back of the head. A fact that they submitted, a fact that the submitted
Objection,
police
Your Honor.
report attempts
Facts
to
on
conceal.
evidence.
This is an opening statement, Your Honor. It is not. There are no evidence that have been presented that would substantiate it. It is a claim that will be substantiated throughout the day.
Yeah, pretty sure they did submit his medical report.
May I continue?
Oh my god.
My dick's
so
the judge broke
right now for explaining.
The judge broke, guys.
All 3 of the judges broke.
The system broke.
They had the 3 up there for redundancy.
Where would this be found?
This is there's a medical report and a police report. Neither of these state that the shot came from his fellow officer.
Now I ever say, do look
Your
down
Honor,
in this justice
was
system.
my rebuttal heard,
And
or
I
was
see
something going on
exactly
there?
when I look into your eyes.
No, it wasn't.
I see a man who's a sinner. I see a man who is
I'm going
capable
to
of murder.
overrule
I see a
Hasanabi's
man who did
opening
murder because he could
statement.
not
We
love.
traditionally do not allow facts not in evidence as an objection during opening statements for the simple reason that evidence has not yet been presented. We don't expect opening statements to be simply confined to what is plainly on the docket. You may continue, Counselor Splainer.
Thank you, Your Honor. I'll continue at the beginning of that sentence. During this conflict that was recognized by officers, one officer shot another in the back of the head, incidentally. A fact that the submitted police report attempts to conceal, but we will reveal it before you today. The array of charges before you submitted inside of this police report and the lack of evidence that you will observe to substantiate these charges will prove the facts that at hand. The facts that officers are failing to respect the law and the boundaries of their authority, that their constituents that they serve as officers of the peace do have rights against unreasonable seizures of private property, where they do have a reasonable expectation of privacy. Officers failing to obey lawful instructions by casino staff, in which the casino staff ordered the officers to vacate the premises without a warrant, and an obtuse laziness from the prosecution, in which they pressed not really unique charges on each individual perpetrator. They instead elected to press the same charges on their air quotes shooters, as they did to a man who got struck over the head with a police flashlight after telling an officer to produce a warrant. We're going to argue these facts, Your Honor. Thank you.
Boom, boom, boom! Boom, boom!
Thank you, defense.
I'd fuck that guy.
Go ahead
I'd fucking
and have first witness get called by the prosecution.
So fucking hard right now.
Your Honor, we require a sidebar.
Glad.
What?
Sidebar. All right.
Now they're like, oh shit, we better drop the charges.
I do hear say the system is so here falling apart.
Sidebar before the bag, baby. Fuck yeah, bro.
This system's falling apart.
Fucking good after this shit. I'm gonna bend you on the fucking judge's table. My stomach's all grind you.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a
15
fuck
more
about
subs,
fuck
chat.
that shitty ass.
Did we get the
What, you're
5600?
You're saying I'm gonna fucking, you want me to ride you and throw up all over you when I fuck
Hell yeah, that's gonna feel
Hell
so
yeah,
fucking
baby.
hot. That hot liquid.
Oh, what the
touching my
What
back.
the fuck?
These are your
God.
boys.
What the fuck?
These your boys.
Bro, hey, boys, not in front of the entire fucking city, all right?
Jesus.
you? Put it right down.
The rest of the city doesn't need to know the kind of weird shit we get into, you know?
Oh my.
Put it right
God damn.
down.
You know when Joe's eyes wide, did it's something
Fuck's
fucking.
making fun of my life.
Okay, I don't do any of that stuff that they're doing, okay?
Yeah, whatever you say, Donnie. Whatever you say.
Yeah,
I'm
you like it when I rip out your
shit. I'm
fucking
the
intestines from your belly button when I'm smashing you from behind?
We need you, sir.
Normal things like puppy play.
Yeah, well, puppy play seems fucking normal compared to whatever the
Wait,
fuck
you
they
in
were
a
talking
puppy
about.
play, Donnie?
No, I'm not, but I would rather take that charge than anything else.
Hey, come on, Dwani, when you gonna drill me, huh?
Yeah, you seem like you're holding his waist.
Hey, Dwani, come on. Stop waiting around. Drill my ass, huh? Come on, Dwani.
Grab him on the waist, Don.
Come on,
Hey, you
Dwani,
get me
stop
horny
fucking
over
around.
here,
Stop
right?
being a fucking pussy, huh? Come on,
Listen,
fuck me.
justice gets me real fucking hard, all right? Don't test
Boys,
me.
I need to blow my
Grab him by
nose.
the waist.
Come on.
I gotta blow my nose too. I'll be right back, guys.
The shanking, gotta use the restroom.
That's a GTA 3 reference. I'm surprised someone got that. When you gonna drill me?
Drill you
Come
after
on,
this
Don.
fucking case is done, all right? You know, these motherfuckers aren't crazy enough to.
Oh yeah, they are. They are.
Are you
They
fucking?
are.
Oh,
Already
oh,
did.
great.
I got some acid. I'm about to drop right
Uh oh.
What?
You have some extras.
Let me get out.
Yeah, appreciate the gift the other day.
Anything for you, second boss?
It's okay.
Yeah, no problem.
No, I just had to check my.
Yeah. You know, I might have enjoyed that a little earlier.
I don't. Let me know if you need more.
Where'd Bass go?
Sorry.
Dean.
I apologize.
I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thank you.
I just sniffed cocoa out of a basin that people wash their hands in. That's how
We'll just wait for that thumbnail to kick in, chat.
Nice. You feel good?
I gotta turn on the AC, dude. I'm hot as fuck in here.
It makes me forget things. It's good.
Yeah. Well, maybe don't do that before you go to the stand, mate.
I don't have any more cocoa. Don't worry.
Tiger Woods will be great for the thumbnail too.
The stand would be amazing.
I don't have any left, so make sure you know, feeling good.
I'm gonna go turn on the AC.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this sidebar, mate?
Did you know Mr. Buddha has a warrant? He's going to jail regardless.
Hey, that warrant's bullshit.
Every time you come in here, you have no idea what's going on. That's how I feel about.
He heard you. He heard me.
Yeah, I think he heard you.
Hashtag federal.
This guy is no
Arson.
Is that federal judge? Goop.
Hey, Lion, come here. Let me help.
You got it, Arson. I don't think he heard you.
What's up?
Guilty man be helping him.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Are you okay, Sir Lag?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, you know. I'm good, you know. I'm good. I'm good, don't worry, I'm good.
Why are you breathing so hard?
Come on, Tony. Yeah. Nice.
Nice work.
Hey, what the fuck is going on in this sidebar? It turned into a whole separate court case on its own.
Very commendable.
Yeah, I wonder. You know what's probably happened? They're probably like, all right, listen, we didn't know that one of the officers shot someone in the back of the head, so we'd like to reschedule this.
What the fuck is taking so long?
They claiming it's a ricochet. Is that it?
You think that was news?
Yeah, that's what they claim.
Shouldn't have shown up in Discovery. They didn't look at the fucking evidence.
you think the cops provided them evidence?
Shout out to Liquid Death. Free canned water.
Job. Come on, please.
Like a fuck ton. Big pog, dude. Like 40, 48 or something.
First witness, please.
Apparently, they're doing a job killing other
time, Your Honor,
cops.
we'd like to call Dan.
Oh my God.
Fairley, Officer Dan.
This is
Fairley,
sparkling. Oh my God.
Fucking ass.
Oh my God.
Or the
It's the one that looks like the
Scared the
cheap
shit
budget
out of me.
Joe Caine.
It's gonna be contempt of court on you, Tony Corleone. It's gonna be $2,500, 200 months in the Bolingbrook State Penitentiary. Don't say anything else.
Sorry there, Saint.
Alrighty, Mr. Faley. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury?
What happened? What did I miss? Why do things always happen when I leave?
I didn't.
Oh, speak up,
Yeah, just gotta
bailiff.
speak up.
I'm sorry?
You may need to speak up, bailiff.
You're only from here.
Alrighty. Did I start or?
Yeah, just
Go ahead,
start from the beginning. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Mr. Faley, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you?
Oh, let me get rid of this.
Mitch?
I do.
Alright, he's been sworn in, sir.
You may begin.
Officer Faley, could you please state your full name and rank for the court, please?
It's Dan Faley, officer from the Los Angeles Police Department.
Were you on duty the 25th of February?
Yes, I was.
Did you receive a 911 call from the Diamond Casino and Resort on that date?
A dispatch call of shots
Chat,
fired.
it's Court RP. You guys can feel free to compete and have the best.
What did you do when you first received that call?
Have the best copy pasta.
I went to the
I don't give a
resort.
shit. Chat usually learns to entertain
called
themselves
myself
during
there,
this.
Asked for 77s, which is some help to search the premises.
Where was dispatch informed where in the casino the call originated from?
As far as the location of the call, it came as far as our GPS came up as on like inside or on the casino.
Where did you end up discovering the result of the call? Let me rephrase that. Sorry, the shots fired.
Did you discover where those shots originated from?
Yes, I did.
And where was that?
In the penthouse of the casino.
Did you reasonably believe that people in that room were in danger?
When I saw the casings and blood on the ground, yes, I did.
Were you able to identify anyone there?
Yes, multiple people.
Did any of the defendants attempt to prevent police from searching the scene?
Pretty much all of them.
Were you able to take any photos?
Yes. Once we were threatened multiple times with being harmed and shot, I asked my fellow officer to cover me. I pulled out my camera, took a couple pictures of the scene.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to that as vague. Can we know the identity of this fellow officer?
Oh, Dilio.
Okay, this is going to be for all the witnesses, including the one that's sitting on my stand right now. Whenever there's an objection on the floor, you are going to shut your mouth and wait until we have ruled upon said objection. Is that clear?
Oh, my apology, Your Honor.
3 gun, 2 months, baby.
All right,
Cat
so the
Mom,
objection was
1678,
vague
3
as to
months,
knowing,
baby.
who the
We
said
are
officer
approximately 12 subscribers
any
away from
rebuttal from the
5,600, which means we are only
No,
400
Your Honor, I
subs
have no
away
objections to
from
that.
6,000.
Vague usually applies to the question being vague, not the answer, Your Honor. We can clarify the answer with further questioning.
That is a bingo from DA Green. I'm going to overrule that objection. If you have issues with that, Counselor Splainer, feel free to ask a follow-up question on
Bro, I would suck at being a lawyer.
Understood. Thank you. Did you get photos of the blood?
Yes.
And of the casings?
Yes, I did.
Did you attempt to detain anyone?
When I entered the room, I tried to.
Bro, Prince
detain
Philip is a
basically
Sith
the
Lord.
first people I saw, which was
I don't care what you
Ling
say.
Buddha, who was shirtless, and then he ran back into a back room, and then Dean Watson came out and started screaming. So I attempted to put him in custody, to which I was met with a lot of resistance from multiple individuals.
Did you incapacitate Mr. Watson?
Yes, after multiple times telling him to stop resisting, and multiple tasing, which seemed to not affect him whatsoever. I was forced to use a little more drastic force to get him into police custody, which was incapacitating him and then getting him into custody, at which point I was tackled by Nino Chavez, and that's when we were threatened with lethal force from them. We drew our firearms and backed off and waited
thank you,
for
Mr.
more.
Hurley. So what occurred? Who threatened you specifically?
Otto Delmar is the first individual with the firearm.
Did he say anything specifically to you?
It was along the lines of you need to leave or we will shoot you.
Did you tell Mr. Delmar to put his gun down?
Multiple times.
Did Mr. Delmar shoot at officers?
Yes, he did.
Were you able to specifically identify any other shooters?
The Otto Delmars for one, for sure. Another male that was completely masked up. But during the shooting, there was definitely more than 3 to 4 shooters that I was taking shots from. I could not identify any others.
Were you injured in the exchange of gunfire?
Yes, I was shot multiple times.
Was Deputy Dulio shot?
Yes.
What occurred after Deputy Dulio was injured?
I was still receiving fire from
What
3
was
to 4
Senator
individuals.
Palpatine's evil name?
Due to the angles of fire I
what
was
was his
taking
name?
from.
He wasn't Darth Sidious,
I was able
was
to
he?
sling his body across my shoulder and back out to the elevator, which they attempt to lock us in.
Yeah, he was. Okay.
But I don't believe the lock worked correctly, and we were able to escape down the elevator.
How long after you left did they emerge from the building?
I believe it was about a 2-hour standoff.
Are you aware of, in your professional capacity, are you aware of why they finally emerged?
No.
Did you find anything within the penthouse when you searched it after the incident?
As officers searched it, there were, I believe, 4 weapons found inside with the the identifying numbers on the weapon scratched off.
Were the individuals all still wearing the same clothes that they had been when you left?
No, multiple individuals had changed.
Same with Sheev, Palpatine?
I
What
have
the
no
fuck?
more questions. I will refer to my counsel.
For the record, Officer Philly, could you specifically name the individuals you saw within the casino?
Yes, Otto Delmar, Dean Watson, Lang Buddha, Nino Chavez, and Gomer.
All right,
Shit.
thank you.
Down here, good.
Okay. Any more questions on direct?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the cross examination from the defense. O'Banion, go ahead.
Hello there, Your Honor. I will be bouncing between Bailey's report. I hope you agree with that, considering it's in evidence and part of the scope, as well as the questions that were asked by the district attorney's office. Is that okay with you, Your Honors?
Yeah. Give me a moment to try and grab that. This police report. The number
That cop that
2249.
identified me. I've never met him before.
That is correct, Your
Prior
Honor.
to that
yes.
event.
Give me a second.
I think.
All right, go ahead.
All right. So, Mr. Bailey,
Yes, ma'am.
why did you search the roof prior to going into the penthouse?
I was just searching every floor that was open and accessible. Ground floor first, then to the roof.
Did you speak to anybody inside the ground floor?
I know I identified myself as an officer multiple times. There was nobody to
That's
exactly
not the
talk
question
to.
I asked Dan. I asked if you spoke to anyone.
No, there was nobody to talk to, madam.
Thank you, Dan. All right. Did you attempt to make contact with anybody working the casino anywhere near the rear areas?
Just whoever was on the first and top floor. If I found an individual to find, I couldn't find anybody.
All right. Did you call for backup before or after entering the casino?
Before.
Before entering the casino, did any officers respond?
Yes, Julio was said he was on his way.
Okay. Did you enter the casino alone?
Yeah, the first floor I was alone.
How much time elapsed between you entering the casino and you going into the penthouse there?
Probably 2 to 3 minutes.
You state that you saw Mr. Delmar inside the penthouse. Did you see him immediately upon entering?
No, madam.
No, madam. Because see, that contradicts what you wrote in your report here. That the individuals that you initially tried to get into custody was Lang Buddha, Gomer Carlton, Tony Corleone, Nino Chavez, Dean Watson, and Otto Delmar. It does very specifically stick that, Dan. So which is it?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is testifying.
It's not Sorry, Your Honor.
That's perfectly fine. Appreciate you pausing. Rebuttal.
If I may rebut, I am merely reading the police report and asking Mr. Faley to clarify, as he has testified something very different in this courtroom already. Your Honor, I'm asking for clarity.
I am going to overrule the objection on the grounds that counsel is simply reading portions of the report in as, potential impeachment evidence. Objections overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. So, Mr. Faley, allow me to reiterate. You testify that you saw Mr. Delmar, or rather, you state in your report.
Thinks about the Las Vegas court
you
case.
saw Mr. Delmar inside the penthouse there initially. So you're now saying that that's not the case. Which is it, Mr. Faley?
No, I don't recall stating that at all. They were all inside the room when I entered. They came out of the back room.
Mr. Faley, I just asked you if you saw Mr. Delmar initially. You said no. To which I then...
Okay, when you say initially, are you mean the first 3 seconds I came in the room?
Yes,
or within the
absolutely.
minute? Or...
Yes, as soon as you went into the penthouse. That was my original question, Mr. Faley.
As soon as I entered the penthouse, within a couple of seconds, they were all out screaming at me.
Your Honor, objection. This is misstatement of evidence.
If I may rebut, Your Honor, I can read the report.
Briefly, DA Green, will you elaborate on what you mean by that?
The report states he entered, looked for casings, blood on the floor, and then at that time, after he had done these things, tried to get these individuals into custody. That's not immediately. That is after a period of time.
Rebuttal.
If I may rebut, that's why I'm asking the questions, Your Honor. If I may read the report very specifically, it states that Mr. Faley entered the penthouse, looked around, and then attempted to get all of the named individuals, including Mr. Del Mar, into custody. I am merely reading the report as it is written, Your Honor.
All right, right back.
All right. I am going to overrule the objection, but you are bordering on badgering with this line. Wrap it up in 1 or 2 questions.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Your Honor. I think I've stated what I need to state with that. How soon after entering the penthouse did you take photos there, Dan?
I'd say about 2 minutes when we were threatened with violence.
So you took photos after you were threatened with violence?
Correct. Just to make sure I get everything before the scene could be contaminated with any bullet fire or casings, anything like that.
Did you gather any of those casings or blood?
And considering they had guns out, there was no time to, madam.
Okay, that's fine then. It's all right. You know, we can collect everything, I suppose.
Your Honor, she is being unprofessional with that kind of comment.
Is there an objection there, or are you just commenting on her general decorum?
I mean, the objection would be badgering. She is continuing to antagonize the witness.
If I may rebut.
You may.
I would like to state that having a cordial conversation with the individual that I am questioning is not unprofessional, Your Honor. And I take that incredibly personally.
Well, I am sorry that you take it incredibly personally, Counselor O'Banion. I am going to sustain that one. Try to refrain from comments like that between your questioning.
Absolutely, okay. Mr. Faley, who did you attempt to detain initially there?
It would be the initial one. As soon as I had the ability to detain somebody, would be Watson.
So Dean Watson was the first
Objection,
person
Your
you
Honor.
detained, is that correct?
Fucked up.
I attempted to, correct. They were all technically under detainment, but trying to get them into cuffs was quite difficult.
Yeah, I guess. Sorry, allow me to clarify. I'm trying to ask which one you would like physically attempted to put into cuffs first.
That would be Watson.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you very much. Right. Sorry, give me 1 second there, Your Honor. I'm just looking through some notes a second. All right,
What's
can
the
you describe
what's the
any of
slash me
clothes
meta right
that
now?
Those individuals were wearing initially.
Being that this was about a month ago, that's a little difficult. What I can recall is Ling Buddha being completely shirtless with his beautiful artwork on his body. I can't really recall the exact attire of everybody else.
Can you describe the tattoos on his body?
My balls!
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's
Investigate the
it's
China
almost like a full
connection.
body tattoo, but in front, it's kind of cleared down his sternum. Almost
okay.
like a suit jacket. It's kind of cool, to be honest with you.
Okay, all right. Who shot first, Dan?
I believe Otto Delmar when he raised his firearm at us, and then police shot back.
XDD.
Okay, just so it's Otto Delmar, right? Because obviously in the report that you wrote, you state that a male in a black suit and black mask opened fire on you, Dan.
Right, they both strafed out at the same time.
So is it both of them, or is it Mr. Delmar, Dan?
The first bullet I saw come out of a firearm would be.
Your Honor, this is again a misstatement of evidence.
Your Honor, white people pussy.
Him and a
Your
black
Honor?
male.
Your Honor,
him and a
objection.
male in a black suit and
White
black
people
mask
pussy,
opened
Your
fire.
Honor.
So the report specifically
White people
states both
pussy.
Mr. Delmar and the male dressed in black opened fire.
What was the specific objection? I'm sorry, I didn't catch it.
It's misstatement of evidence.
Okay, thank you.
If I may rebut, Your Honor,
You may.
with a quote. Open quote. Otto then turns around, walks back, and him and a male in a black suit and black mask opened fire on officers. It is stated that the male in the black mask and black suit opened fire first. However, I will understand that that is somewhat of a confusing way of writing it, Your Honor.
I am going to overrule the objection on the grounds that I would like clarity on this particular point. Very similar to the Star Wars movies, knowing who shot first is going to be very important for this.
Absolutely, Your Honor, I agree.
I agree. As stated in the report, the two males, Otto and the one in the black clothing and black mask, strafed out and started opening fire on us.
Okay.
That's when officers returned fire.
What weapon were you using then?
At first, I was using my 9mm pistol.
At first you were using it. When did you switch?
When my colleague was incapacitated and I was heavily outnumbered.
Boom, boom, boom.
Could you tell us a bit about that incapacitation, please, Dan?
I mean, what do you want to know about it?
Oh,
I was being shot upon in my...
right there.
Correct. I was being shot at, and my colleague and companion
12 more
went
subs,
down
baby.
on the
12 more
ground.
subs, baby. 12 more subs, baby. 12 more subs.
You were being shot at, and he went down on the ground.
Pretty sure. Correct. We were both being shot at, and then he fell to the ground.
Do you know what injuries he sustained?
From the report that I read, it was some sort of ricochet from the back.
Wait,
what a weaselly little
mind. From the report that you read, weren't you there?
I was focusing on shooting the
Right,
people
thank
that
you
were
very much for
shooting
the
at
5
me.
gifted
So
subs.
you were shooting at the same time.
The people that were shooting at me, yes, ma'am.
So you were firing forwards.
Right, thank you very much.
That's how guns work, madam.
All right, you don't need to. Yeah.
Right, thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs.
Behind you.
Romaine.
He was in front of me to my left.
White people pussy.
Okay,
thank you.
All right.
Much
I'm gonna
love.
fucking blow this
Marry me.
motherfucker's head off after we're done.
They can probably hear you like the fucking corrections off.
All right. So jumping back a little bit, do you remember Marlo Stanfield being in the room at any point?
Yes. I don't know how
Thank you
he
guys
got
for
up
the
there
support.
or how
I
he got
love
in
you.
cuffs, but he was somehow in the elevator shaft.
Thank you very much for the
really
3
don't
months. I'm actually happy I came in this court
Did,
case. It's fun.
Mr. Dulio cuff him?
Even though I'm kind of half paying
You're gonna have to
attention because
ask
I know
him,
what's going on.
again,
I'm
I
just
have no idea.
Okay.
Robot
All right.
index.
Did you leave individuals cuffed and detained up there when you fled the scene?
The only individuals that I was able to get into custody was after
Yes,
I
Selbor.
incapacitated,
I love you even though you're not
Mr. Dean
subbed. You
Watson,
still watch.
who was still
I
screaming at
appreciate
the
it.
top of his lungs on the ground.
Yeah, I got chicken.
But then I backed off as the threat was starting to escalate.
Okay.
But as far
Did
as
you get
Mr.
anybody else?
Stanfield, I don't know.
Did you get anybody else into cuffs?
No, I did not.
You did not get anyone else into cuffs.
Objection, Your Honor, asked and answered.
That's true.
Oh,
I'll sustain that myself.
you didn't
Your
mention
Honor.
Joe getting in
It is
cuffs, did he?
answered. I apologize.
All right. All you got to say is no rebuttal. I'll be the one who sustains it. So objections
Thank you, Your
sustained.
Honor. Absolutely. Sorry for trying to do your job. I don't think I've got any further questions for this witness there, Your Honor. Thank you very, very much. But I would like to put him up for recall.
Do
if
I
that's
mention
okay.
that I'm in cuffs? I mean, how do I handle that?
I also have some questions for him, Your Honor.
I just don't
When,
say that?
Miss O'Banion abates the podium.
Okay, Faley's up for recall. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you very much.
Yep, I won't answer anything
Go
that's
ahead,
not asked.
Splana. Just marking Faley, you are up for recall, but go ahead.
Let it ride. Dakuda, I let your mom ride last night.
Thank you, Your Honor. Officer Faley, have you seen the People's A that was introduced into evidence by the district attorney?
Let me.
Objection, Your Honor. This is gonna be out of scope.
Rebuttal.
Considering that the object of evidence is directly concerning the shootout and its layout, I find it to be incredibly irrelevant, Your Honor.
We de Piepo Pussy.
You find it to be incredibly relevant. How does that make it in scope, Counselor?
Oh, excuse me. Because we've discussed the room layout and multiple different altercations where Officer Faley was, where Deputy Dulio was. I apologize. I responded to the wrong
Daisy
objection.
Magoo,
That is how it would be in scope. It is describing the layout
5
of the
gifted
shootout
subs,
that we have.
5,600 back,
that
400
during the
left.
direct line of questioning was described very thoroughly.
Give me a moment.
Fucking
to take a look at
leave!
this object-
Fucking
this
leave!
evidence.
Yo, Davey Magoo.
That's on
White
the
people pussy,
second
baby.
page, I believe.
White people pussy. Oh, fuck. Anal champ. Wide people pussy. Wide people. Anal champ. What the fuck? All the subtext in this courthouse.
Objection's going to be overruled.
What? Is there a conversation going on that I don't know about?
Thank you, Your Honor. So to restate the question, Officer Faley, have you seen the rough layout of the shootout entered as the People's A?
Indeed, I have.
Okay.
Dude, I'm gonna make the mic sound so bad. I'm gonna have like
depiction of where you
awkward
were in
mic bumps and
relation
stuff.
to, Deputy Dulio when he was shot.
Yeah.
I need to master my mic sound.
Okay. Could you reference the People's B for me as well? Frank Dulio's medical report.
Yes. Yes.
Again, I'm gonna object to
Yes,
out of
sir.
scope now.
This sounds less microphony. I need a different megaphone tone.
Again, we have.
I'm not even sure if there was a question
See,
that was thrown for that.
Let's see if I can adjust this.
I was asking Officer Faley if he had referenced the People's B, if he knew that it exists, and if he would look at it. That was the question that was objected to.
I am going to overrule at this
6
time. DA, keep that one in
presets.
your pocket just in case
Tank?
this goes
What's
somewhere
tank?
else. Earlier in his testimony, Officer Faley did indicate that he had read reports related to Dulio's shooting. That this may be
music,
one of them,
comms,
so-
radio. No.
What was the question?
Thank you, Your Honor.
See here.
To continue, can you open up
Megaphone,
the,
on phone,
the
buzz cut,
medical
tweed,
report of
overdrive,
Officer, or excuse
radio,
me, Deputy Dulio,
megaphone.
referenced as the People's B?
Okay.
Let me see. Let me
I
hear
got
this.
Testing.
Okay,
Yeah.
could you read that
Your
third
Honor,
sentence for me?
yes. Your Honor, yes.
Your Honor, yes. He came to me with absolute.
Begins with BGSW.
What's that, Your Honor?
The GSW was just above the right ear, and it seemed to be a through and through, with the bullet entering the skin from just behind
Hello?
the ear,
Yes, Your
impacting the
Honor.
skull, and exiting from the front
Yes,
of the
Your
right
Honor.
ear.
Yes.
Okay.
Honor,
From the
he
depiction
came to me
referenced
with,
within People's A, who was behind Deputy Dulio?
Yes, Your Honor.
That would be me.
I didn't know how to handle it. I was like, Your Honor.
Did you shoot Deputy Dulio?
Your Honor,
I don't believe so.
Your Honor, when he came to me, I was uncomfortable.
Your Honor,
I didn't know
what-
exactly what
I'm
was
gonna
going
object to
on.
relevance
I felt
on
like I was
that
getting
question.
shot. I was scared for my safety.
Well, the question has already been answered.
was,
Without entertain it, rebuttal.
I was just scared in general.
The relevance
know exactly
of one
what was
officer
going on.
incidentally shooting another
I was
officer would be
mixing
that
an arm in
officer was
handcuffs, Your Honor.
incapacitated by a mishap by one of his fellow men in uniform,
I
thus
was in
stating that the
handcuffs.
attempted
That's
murder
so fucking hilarious, bro.
of that,
I'm gonna make them
of
fucking
that
hate
officer
me.
was actually carried out incidentally by one of his fellow officers, and thus was a relevant charge to my clients at hand.
Your Honor, if I may add in to our rebuttal.
I'll allow it.
I would like to point out that Officer Faley has testified that they were both shot at by the criminals initially in starting the gunfight. So that in and of itself. would
shit,
be
I have
the
my
attempted
fucking
murder.
Indian
Regardless
food.
of what happened to Officer Dulio, they were fired upon, which would then qualify for attempted murder.
That
So
is-
again, there is no relevance to this line of questioning from him.
That is an excellent point, which I suggest you bring up during closing arguments. That objection is going to be overruled at this time.
Alrighty. So, Officer Faley, when it comes to the, am I allowed to proceed, Your Honor? I apologize. I realized that you didn't release the floor back to me.
The floor is yours, Counselor.
Okay, thank you very
Tikka
much. I didn't want to overstep any
masala.
boundaries.
All right, chat. This is
Officer
meal
Faley,
number one of not ordering it on
so
Uber Eats.
Are the low reds, is that an accurate depiction
Meal
of,
number
the
one of not
direction
having ordered on
origin
Uber
from
Eats.
The shooters?
Let's go.
I'm sorry. Can you ask that again?
I apologize if that may have been confusing. I'm trying to find the best way to word this. The little red dots that are in the People's A, that are supposed to be that are representing the suspects as they're directly called. Is that an accurate depiction of where they came from? Was the man in the black mask and the black suit, did he come from that direction towards you all?
Are you asking before or after the shooting started?
I would say either directly before shooting started or during the firefight.
They were all in the main room during the firefight, but that I believe they all came from that room before it started.
Okay. And you testified that you believe that this injury to Deputy Dulio to be caused by some level of ricochet, correct?
That's what was written in the his report. Again, I was focusing on not getting shot myself, so.
Okay, is the can ricochets, in your expert knowledge as an officer of the peace, do you?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to this line of questioning. In general, it's getting a little bit questionable.
Actually, I was going to bring that up myself, as I don't know why this is an argument within the police report, and I would like to strike it from record.
Counselors, do we need a sidebar for this one?
Yeah, let's sidebar.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Court is we're going to be in recess for the sidebar.
Going on.
See that
shit?
New to
goddamn ballistics. You're gonna be arguing a damn ricochet.
Yeah.
I believe sidebar means that they've
That's kind of why they
completely
said
messed
sidebar,
up.
like-
Hey, I have an idea.
Apparently we can fucking bend bullets and cause them to ricochet on the back of a fucking officer's head.
That
Yeah,
fucking...
they got those wanted
I'm
bullets.
done. I know exactly
Guys,
what's
look,
happening
you guys don't
regardless.
understand, all right?
Yo,
Johnny fucking Silverhand came to the city and gave the cop one of the smart fucking weapons, locked onto the fucking target, hid behind the wall, shot the bullet, ricocheted off the fucking wall, and hit the officer. Bada bing, bada boom.
Whoever this guy in the black was, I mean, I wasn't there, but he must have been a real good shot or something.
How the fuck how these fucking guys gonna be upholding the law when they're lying on the stand?
I don't understand that part.
Fucking
That's my
liars.
question.
How do you say with
Hey, didn't you boys catch him? Isn't that a perjury charge? I mean, you caught him. The evidence
Yeah,
itself.
that's the plan. That's the plan.
He states it ricocheted. There's no evidence that suggests that they did any like
ballistics.
Ballistics, exactly.
Bro,
so
this time they took
how
the
did he
sidebar
say
out of the
that
courtroom.
he was that it was a ricochet to begin with?
This motherfucker pulled the camera out. Let's take a photo.
Hey,
they're being shot at.
Hey, I'm just curious.
My friend, you don't understand. It's the same type of bullets that hit JFK, all right?
This is impossible. but I'm literally a time traveler, so.
Is there a legal way to?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that right now.
Is there a legal way to bomb the courthouse?
I wish I could travel the
Hey,
fuck out
shut
of here.
up. If they hear you saying that shit, they're gonna fucking dismiss the case and we lose. Come on, relax.
But you didn't do anything wrong.
We got our final warning. We got our final warning already because somebody threatened the DA earlier.
Oh, really? What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Who
Wait,
did that?
Wait, who did?
I wonder
fucking
who
did
did.
that?
It definitely wasn't me and
wonder who.
Otto. It definitely was not me and Otto.
Oh,
So we gotta chill, guys.
We
Chill,
didn't
right?
say
Chill.
we got a killer. It was a prank, boys.
It was a
Should I shut
prank. Yes, Denzel, yes.
Time to
Oh,
throw.
yeah.
Time
Can
to
we have our
throw.
own
Time to
sidebar?
throw.
Hey, go to the car, guys. Go to the car.
Time to
Are we
throw.
allowed to?
Start to the car.
Are we allowed to have our own sidebar? Deputy?
Hey, what's going
I
on with
feel
this
like we
guy
should.
taking notes back there? Hey.
What's going on, Pushy Paul over here, dude? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't like the notepad guy
This
over
guy
here.
just fucking pushed you over. Did you not see that?
What's going on?
Shit.
I mean, he might be a news reporter. Relax.
You think that's illegal?
That's bad news for us.
Sidebar.
No, it's not because
reference
they're
to the
fucking
ricochet.
standing up there making all kinds of bullshit. I'm sure they're picking up on it too.
I don't know when I get called up.
I just don't know how the justice system in Los Angeles works. I mean, they are a part of the same justice system, the judges and the cops, you know. So
If only we had the judge from Las Vegas. I don't have any money, dumbass.
it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's like he's here right now.
Shade a 190-degree angle. I have any money, dumbass. That doesn't even make sense. Dumbass. How? You're fired. How? We might as well just go up there and fucking lie like this guy.
Damn, son.
This guy's got binoculars now? Is he? What the fuck is going on, dude?
Yo,
I don't like this guy.
I don't know if I'm gonna get called for questioning.
Hey, what's going on with this bald guy? What is he, like Miami Vice? What's this outfit he's wearing?
I think he wants a kiss.
Just kiss him.
There we go. Just had a meal that I did not order on the phone.
Wow. Very specific.
So we're good now.
Yeah, those are things
save
that
some
happen.
money.
Those are events that transpire sometimes.
I never seen this.
You sure that safety's on?
Is it a Miss Bithor's episode?
So, because they didn't mention, I mean, what do I say and what don't I say? I mean, I'm fucking confused. I've sort of 50%
Hey,
been
how'd you
here.
get that nice watch, officer?
I've been feasting.
Yeah, officer, how'd you get that nice watch? Is that civil assets forfeiture right there? Nice little Rolex on your arm.
Oh, I got it from your dad.
That's not true.
Wait,
Because
did he
I was
arrest
actually
your dad?
fucking his mom last night and his dad wasn't around.
You motherfucker!
And he was at my
Okay, so what
house.
if he doesn't
He
mention
fucked me
handcuffs? Do I
ass.
just still not say anything?
Yeah, what's up?
What?
Yeah, my dad likes to have gay sex with you. I don't understand. Is that supposed to be a
Got this,
problem?
puppet play going on, all right? And
Are you?
got
Are you?
colors.
No, it's not puppet play. It's puppy play.
Puppet play.
Wait, you're into puppet
Yes,
play?
he's-
What is
What the fuck
puppet
is
play?
puppet
What
play?
the fuck? Yeah, is that like
Oh,
fucking like
puppet.
Sesame
You've never
Street or
tried
some
puppet
shit?
play before?
That puppet play is weird, but puppy play? No, that's good.
Oh, okay.
Hey, where'd you hear about puppy play
Big
from?
bog. I forgot
No,
about
puppet
cross-examination.
play.
No.
What the fuck is
As
puppet
well.
play?
Yeah, what is this puppet play, Donnie?
Wait, when you fuck
Wait,
a
puppy
sex
play?
doll.
What?
You're like strung up from the ceiling like a puppet.
Oh,
Like one of those
What the
one of those sock puppies where you put it on your dick. Is that how you do it?
One pretends to be a doll,
could you
One
not say
pretends
this
to
sort
be
of
a
things
sex
around my
doll. He
virgin
doesn't
ears?
clean it
and one's pretending to be the one playing with the doll, right? You dress it up, you undress it.
Is that the only sexual experience you have?
Can you guys
This guy
shut
looking
the
up
fuck up?
Rule 34 of Oscar the Grouch.
Okay, I'm out.
Don cuts the head off the women in the Jugs magazine and replaces it with Warhammer 40k helmets.
All right, why do you got to tell that to everyone in the courtroom? All right.
Fucking
I told
nerd.
you, when you find the fucking porno mags, you just dispose of them. You don't have to tell everybody about
I'm
it.
not touching those, Don.
Money, dumbass.
Dumbass. Dumbass. I don't have any money.
Hey, do you think I'm free to speak about anything right now?
Probably not.
Definitely not.
Certainly
You wanna
not.
go find out, dude?
No, because then it might
You won't
impact
run
the
up there
court.
and use the gavel.
How much of a contempt do you think I would get for
If
doing?
you run up there and slam the gavel and run out,
Yeah.
I don't know, life in prison probably.
Hey, just put a mask on your face. You know, no face, no case, right? They won't know it's you.
Man, I want some salsa right now.
Wait, I was just kidding. I was just kidding. Don't do that.
You need something, buddy?
Jaeger, since when did you grow facial hair?
Okay.
I glued it on.
Where did you get the hair from?
Ooh.
Well, if you notice, Lando's chest is missing a few hairs.
Yeah, take a look.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, there's like 2 fucking patches missing.
Kind of, my chest kind of looks like a Teldrassil before it burned it to the ground.
I want to know
Anything
if
for the
there's
boss.
I want to know if there's story to this, but I also kind of don't.
You'll find out in time.
Well,
Do you think they'll actually care if I bang?
Wait, what?
I mean, only one way to find out.
There's only one way to find out.
there's only one way to find out.
It's only one way to find out.
What's that? Why are you in a
Wait,
uniform?
Sab's a cop now? No way!
He's down bad.
What?
Show us your gun.
I thought you were starting a company, Sab. What is this?
Sab, just go bang the gavel.
Why are you talking like that, Sab? Come back to us, please.
Yeah, come back to us.
Do we not have our phones on us right now?
Is he doing it?
No, it takes it away from us.
He's doing it.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, you gave it to the man upon entrance of the courtroom.
Yeah, I didn't even realize, you know? That's how immersed I was.
Yeah, that's how good they are. They shake your hand, they take your watch, they take everything.
No, I'm saying like I was so immersed in the court case that I forgot I even didn't have my phone on me, you know?
It was immersed in your eyes.
Yeah. Kind of like how your mom was so immersed on this cock last night that she didn't even realize I was already out the door. So,
real original.
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Because you got a tiny dick. She didn't even
Mr.
feel like,
Caine?
fuck you.
Yes?
Mr. Caine.
Yes.
I actually have Don's mom's number. She went with a ride with me. You want to double team her?
Yeah, I'd love to.
So do I.
I actually went to their house and I saw the Don's room. His Warhammer sheets and everything.
Okay. Champ, you need some spending money?
I went on a double date with her.
What's your PayPal, Champ? Let's go to the toy store after this.
All right, we'll do that after, motherfucker.
Fucking dumbass. Did you all know that he's from Hoboken, New Jersey, not Liberty City?
Any money.
Hey, you shut the fuck up, all right?
All right, I gotta go. Get off.
She doesn't know what she's saying. I am from Liberty City. You're
don't
from
have
Hoboken.
any money.
Ooh.
I don't know.
I don't have
Any
money.
Any money. Dumbass.
Man, I could have taken 2 shits by now.
Yeah, you impatient? Should I go check on him?
Did they lose yet or what? What's going on?
Dude,
I don't know. They're having a second court case still.
Papa's fine.
Is there 2 court cases going on in the other room?
Someone go get some.
Allegedly.
Yes, it's the court case to find out if this is actually a real court case.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you fucking, you know,
This is what happens when
make up half the evidence.
Yeah.
So do they actually have evidence, or is it just all hearsay?
Okay, do you think I'm free to speak now?
Well, they definitely DSR'd me negative twice.
Wait.
and somehow I
This
got
guy over here.
Yeah.
I kind of does look like a little
And
bit
they
of
got
a.
my damn gun, which has no cases
He
on
looks
the
like
scene.
Seth.
He literally could pass his side.
Hey, what's your name there?
Hey.
DOC. What's your name?
Jack, was it?
I just.
Yeah,
What's your name?
Jack. Honestly, I feel like after looking in the mirror, I look more like this.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. Hey, look at me. You want to be a cop one day?
No, Nino, we've talked before on the phone.
Have we?
Yeah, I mean, look at the
About
damn
what?
help you're getting over there.
Oh my God.
Yes. You want to remain at DOC the rest of your life?
Yeah, I'm gonna change how the prison works. Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's initiative right there.
That's great.
Hell yeah, brother.
I respect the fuck out of that.
It's nice to have a goal.
So if you don't want to be a cop,
All right,
how much
chat.
to go slam the gavel.
You ready?
Let's not do that.
No.
Chat,
come on.
It's time for ads. If you decide to subscribe, which I completely understand if you don't want to because you hate this fucking content,
You want to buy?
that's fine. If you decide to subscribe, just refresh. If you get gifted a sub, if you have been gifted a sub in the last hour, make sure you refresh now. I'll give you 5 seconds to do so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations. It's now time for ads. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's not.
What if you put
step justice. I was stuck.
Who here will give him 1,000?
When the judge comes back, say you're stuck.
I'll give him 1,000.
Justice.
It's $4,000 right there.
I'm stuck.
No, I'm not doing that.
Come on. I'm stuck on the podium, step justice.
There's like $5,000 here.
I'll do
and they also
2,000.
just contempt.
No, he just got a contempt for 2,500.
Yes, but
$4,000 right there, easy.
Yes, that's a profit.
Yo, Baba Duva, welcome.
Profit.
Wait, hold on. I got an idea.
Any money.
If you just have him roll for stealth.
Okay, exactly. Roll for stealth.
Yes,
If you
roll for stealth.
They won't know.
we get advantage plus on stealth
Well, there you go. You don't even need it. You don't even need to roll.
Yeah,
for
just
stealth
roll.
Yeah, just roll. Go ahead and roll then. Add
Dude,
your
we're
advantage.
killing it on the Twitch charts right now.
Yeah, let's see if you get a critical failure.
Oh shit! I don't have
Just
proficiency.
roll.
Wait, would I have proficiency?
My balls! Pretty sure.
My
Yeah,
bows.
you have bonuses to perception. That's why you gotta get a nice stealth roll.
Yes. All right, let's see it.
You'll easily make $6,000 if you hit that thing.
Yo.
Yes. Even with the contempt.
Kaijo, 191 dude, thank you very much for the 6 months, man. Big pog.
Yes. Roll
Fistpick,
stealth.
thank you very much for the 6 months. You guys are awesome. Je m'appelle my balls. Je m'appelle
If the
my
bullet
balls.
didn't hit, you must have quit.
If the bullet didn't quit, you must.
Does anyone want to buy some top shelf?
Streaks through a Super Bowl game, you know. Yeah.
Yes, it is cool.
Until they get tackled by.
See, I mean, regardless of the whole thing, if
not
they
gonna
can't
get tagged,
prove
it's
they
a
had a right to
hammer.
be in there, they're fucked anyway.
It's like a baby
Not
hammer.
to say anything, huh?
Go to jail. Hey, I don't mean to alarm someone, but why the fuck is there like a random black bag in the police area on the ground? You know, if you see something, say something, right?
Yep. You're completely right, actually.
Well, I do see something, and I'm saying something.
Go unzip it.
What are you seeing? Where do you see it? Where's
Go unzip that shit.
It's right there.
Look
The
back
second
there.
pew to
Look
the
back
right.
in the podium.
Huh?
Look back in the podium where the cops are standing.
You think it's a bomb?
Wait, a bomb? What? There's a bomb?
No.
Who said bomb? It was a bunch of sandwiches and water. I took it off.
It can have one.
I don't have any
I
money.
don't really need a sandwich if you have it.
Yeah, I need a sandwich too if you got one.
Oh shit, 9 years already.
I'll pass it
Goes
down.
by
I'll
so
pass it down.
fast. Love you.
I just dropped it all right here. Just keep grabbing it.
Oh, that's second porque soba already.
I got one more. Wait, no, I need one.
who won.
I need one.
I dropped one. I dropped another one.
No, it's not.
Hey, Droopy Meat, thank you very,
I
very, very, fucking
6 grand.
very much.
Your Honor, am I waiting for the progress?
That could have been you.
All right. Court's coming back in this session. Let's continue.
You're not able to get it.
No.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I should be able to enjoy the court session from
so
bed.
You mentioned that I'm
My
just going
headphones
to go ahead
aren't
and
long
move on
enough.
to a different line of questioning.
Please and thank you.
Alrighty. Who is at?
I enjoyed
Give me 1
those
second, I
French
need to retract
lessons.
One more question to lay foundation.
They were great. Thank you.
You said that air quotes they attempted to lock you in via the elevator. Who is they, Officer Faley?
Whoever has access to lock the elevator.
And how did you? Okay, how did you surmise that they were trying to lock you in?
From the screaming, you're locked in. There's no way you can get out.
Could you identify the voices that were screaming at you?
I was behind a wall.
Okay.
Hey, heavy danger, that's a very good way to describe that. Chat, if anybody asks what this court case is for, there you go. A case for a big coke party shootout with cops and casino penthouse involving casino management clean boys. Dun, 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 dun.
Okay. When I'm gonna retract a little bit in time there and go back to the original dispatch call. Is there any other corroborating evidence other than the dispatch call that caused you to search the casino?
I mean, just the dispatch call that there were shots fired within the premises.
I like this song. It's kind of cute.
Do you understand what a expectation of privacy is and how it relates to the Fourth Amendment?
Your Honor, objection, relevance.
Rebuttal.
The fact that officers searched the casino, which is both a place of private business and private residence, would suggest that there are due considerations in officers trying to search the property or entering it, even if they believe they have extended circumstances. So there needs to be due caution and thought into how that probable cause to search the property is established. And I'm asking Officer Faley if he understands that this is in fact, a private residence that is protected by that expectation of privacy, and how it is based on the Fourth Amendment's right to unreasonable searches and seizures.
Oh, shit!
Yep, I'm gonna overrule that one on the grounds that an officer's understanding of the Fourth Amendment is actually gonna be pretty important for this one.
Objection scope.
Rebuttal to that one.
The rebuttal to that is that it was asked about what drew Officer Faley to the scene. It was asked how Officer Faley conducted his search, and the direct line of questioning, I believe, was wide open for this, Your Honor.
This guy's just a good lawyer.
That one I am actually going to sustain. You can ask that one in your direct line of questioning when you've better established, Officer Faley is an expert on the matter.
Okay, understood. Give me 1 second to comb over my notes, make sure that I've covered everything.
Well, you can
that I
hear
would
how
like to.
non-frustrated he is, even when he gets sustained. You know what I mean?
You said that Gomer Colton
When the
was,
objections get
was in
sustained.
the penthouse during the firefight, correct?
Correct.
Did Gomer Colton ever have a weapon in hand?
Not that I saw.
Did Gomer Colton ever raise any sort of weapon against officers?
Not that I saw.
Did he do anything to stand in the way of your investigation that you recall?
When we were getting shot at, he came out and refused a couple of direct commands.
What were when he exited the firefight? What commands did you issue him?
So he was entering
Yeah,
the
but
room
sometimes
beside
not
us, so to gain a possible tactical advantage, so he was instructed to get back into the room.
Officer Faley, you are admitting to the fact that you instructed Gomer Colton to re-enter a firefight, correct?
Again, under the premise that he could get behind me and shoot me in the back. Correct. Bark.
Okay. Did Gomer Colton ever give you any reason to believe that he was a threat?
Considering he was very calm around the individuals who are currently shooting at us, yes.
Is Hassan
do you
enjoying
think,
this court case,
ordering
though?
an individual back into harm's way is a lawful order?
As far as making sure that officer safety, I'm not going to get shot in the back, I'm going to order somebody to definitely get the hell away from me.
Okay, just to clarify, you did not order him to get the hell away from you, air quotes, as you stated. You ordered him to go back into the room where the firefighting was.
I'm actually having more fun than I thought I would.
Correct?
Granted, I don't have the irritability of my caffeine crash going on right now.
Can you understand why he would disobey that order to re-enter gunfray?
I mean,
Objection, Your Honor. Objection, Your Honor. This is going to be speculation. He's asking him to speculate on Mr. Colton's state of mind and understanding.
Rebuttal from defense counsel.
This is not speculating on Gomer Colton's specific state of mind. This is asking Officer Faley from his perspective, if somebody ordered him to go back into gunfray, would he do it? Does he believe it's a lawful order? Would he follow that order even if it was given by a subject of authority?
If those are your questions, then ask those questions. Objection sustained.
Understood. Officer Faley, if someone ordered you to go back into a gunfight, would you obey them?
Equalizer, that's fucking
Objection,
funny.
Your Honor. Scope.
Getting your lawyer on NoPixel just to defend you in a court case.
Rebuttal.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I believe that you're. I can't hear you very well. Do you have a response?
He said rebuttal. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Considering that we've already led up to this entire point talking about the air quotes lawful order and how Gomer Colton was ordered to do something by Mr. Faley, referencing that order and countermand to his own perspective, if the order was issued to him, the scope has already led up to this point.
I agree. Objection overruled.
Okay, to restate the question, to get us back on track, if somebody ordered you back into a gun fray, would you follow it?
No, I guess.
Okay, I don't believe I have any further questions for this witness, unless any of my co-counsel do.
That's huge. Well, I'm out of this one, boys. Good luck.
Hell yeah.
I'm good.
Okay. Redirect.
Officer Faley, how soon after you entered the room did Otto Delma come in?
It was within.
Your Honor, objection.
On what grounds, Counselor O'Banion?
Facts not in evidence. If I may elaborate on that further, Mr. Faley's testimony there states that Mr. Delma was already in the room.
Dude, if I had my wireless headphones, I'd just be laying in bed, relaxing right now.
Testifying here. If DA Green is suggesting that Mr. Delma was outside,
time to throw, pod jam. Time to throw.
Already given by
time
Mr.
to
Faley.
throw.
You're wrong.
Time to throw. Time to throw. Time to throw, pod jam. Time to throw, pod jam.
Through cross, that Otto Delma was not immediately in the room, but entered a short time after. Miss O'Banion established this with Officer Faley during her cross-examination.
Yeah, Your Honor, if I may rebut again.
One moment, Counselor.
I think those are pretty good. Base Badoof. I think those are pretty cute. I like them.
We are going to overrule.
Fuck.
You may restate your question, Madam DA.
How soon after you entered the penthouse did Otto Del Mar come in?
Probably 1 minute or so.
Alright. While within the penthouse were you and Deputy Delio shot at?
Yeah, those emotes will be used during my pizza
Objection,
streams.
asked and
Definitely.
answered.
Sustained.
Nice 50 Cent lyrics.
During this firefight, were you directly injured?
Objection, asked and answered.
You have a rebuttal to that one, Madam DA?
I don't believe that it has been asked in that specific way, Your Honor.
It has not been addressed in that specific way, but during your direct line of questioning, a very, very similar question was asked. I'm going to sustain that.
I'm going to take this picture for Twitter because I'm.
Did Marlo
adding-
Stanfield provide direct aid to the men who were shooting at you?
Yes.
Objection, asked and answered.
It was not asked in that way, Your Honor.
Sorry, the
Bro, I didn't
question
mean
was
to get this
quickly
photo up
answered.
so well, but it looks like a
witness, give us
fucking. It
time.
somehow looks like a movie poster. What the
There's
fuck?
an objection that comes up. Try to pause.
Bro, how-
try to hold out. But the questions.
It looks like a fucking old 80s movie poster, dude.
In what way did he provide aid?
Your Honor, objection, asked and answered.
Your Honor, this was not asked. It was, however, answered in a response to a different question. I'm just clarifying specifically.
The court agrees. Overruled.
Can you re-ask the question, please?
Should I be worried?
In what way did Mr. Stanfield directly provide aid?
He was calling out our position, where we were in regards to basically to shoot us.
All right, and who was he calling this out to?
I'm sorry, I heard Miss O'Banion say something.
The moment has passed. You went past it too fast there, Dan.
Who was he calling this out to?
The individuals who were shooting at us, Otto Del Mar, whoever was shooting at us.
He's looking at me because of the tweet.
I believe that's all the questions I have at this time.
What y'all doing over there?
Some hanky-panky going on.
Otto, Lang, what y'all doing over there?
Sorry.
Consider
don't do
this
that
your
again.
first warning. Another outburst, you'll receive your first count of contempt.
Jesus fucking Christ.
You may step down.
Thank you, fucking trick, guys.
Keep in mind that you have been called for recall, so please stay within the courtroom.
Don't go nowhere. Bet. All right, next witness.
At this time, we would like to call Officer Delio. Or Deputy Delio, my bad.
Walk faster, Julio.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Started running.
Sit down.
Alrighty, Mr. Delio. Raise your left hand for me.
This is the officer that got domed.
Alright. Do you swear to tell the whole truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you, Mitch?
I do.
Domi.
Alright, he's been sworn in, sir.
Praise Mitch.
Officer, sorry, Deputy Delio, can you state your name and rank for the court, please?
I see.
My name is Frankie Dulio. I'm a deputy with the Blaine County Sheriff's Office.
Were you on duty February 25th?
Who do you think he's winning?
Yes.
Did you respond to the 911 call from the Diamond Casino and Resort?
Your Honor, objection, misstatement of evidence. If I can elaborate on that, it's been stated that it's a dispatch call, not a 911 call.
Your Honor, they're arguing semantics.
Semantics tend to be very important in deciding these matters. I'm going to sustain with the opportunity to rephrase.
Did dispatch receive a call from the Diamond Casino and Resort on that date? Oh, sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my.
Get it again. Get it.
Would it be? Yes.
That's not content. what was the nature of that call?
It was a shots fired call coming from the property.
What did you do when the call came through?
I was at MRPD. Officer Faley called for backup as he was en route.
Bro, I've been watching
I made
so
my
many
way
true
there
crime
and began
documentaries
to
off stream,
search the
dude.
perimeter.
I watched.
Did you find anything on the perimeter?
I watched the Night Stalker one. Then I watched
Negative. I didn't
Evil
see
Next
anything
Door.
Up front or around the side and back. of the
About the,
establishment.
the German
premises, with Officer
SS
Faley.
soldier. And then now I'm watching The Staircase.
Officer Faley called out on the radio that he needed additional officers in the penthouse. To which I
objection narrative. This was a yes or no question.
Rebuttal.
Please don't spoil anything.
I do not believe he was at the point of narrative. He was getting to a. He was getting to a small. Your Honor, it was not narrative. It was merely an explanation of the call.
Overruled.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Yeah. Did Officer Faley call for backup?
Yes.
Did he give you his location?
Yes.
Where was he when he called for backup?
In the penthouse.
Did you believe that someone was in danger in that room?
Your objection, speculation.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, we're asking him about his own personal beliefs at that moment in time.
Would you? Can I elaborate on my objection there a little bit?
You may.
The council is asking the individual to speculate on what he believes is the status of the people inside the room. Surely he would be informed by his fellow officer.
Rebuttal from prosecution.
Again, we are asking him what he believed at that specific moment in time and capturing his present mind impression, rather than asking him what he believes now.
If I may reply to that, Your Honor.
That is going to be unnecessary. We are going to overrule. However, the witness will maintain his present sense impression at the time that he responded to said call based on his training and experience. Is that understood, witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, witness will answer.
Can you just
My
repeat the
balls! Yo, big pog, baby!
Do you believe that someone within that
Lord
room is in
Duchess,
danger?
thank you very, very much.
At the time, I wasn't 100% aware as to what was going on. I was just responding to
My
a
balls!
request for additional officers.
What did you see when you entered the penthouse?
He didn't see nothing. He got shot in the back of the head.
When I entered the penthouse, I saw Officer Faley attempting to place Mr. Watson in cuffs, which
Don
Mr.
Cheadle.
Watson was
Oh
not
shit, Don Cheadle
and
just
Officer Faley
sub
was
chat.
using force to,
Big pog.
attempt to get him detained.
Were you able to identify anyone else that was in the room?
One victory royale. I need the AC, dude. Why am I so toasty in here?
I was aware of Mr. Lang Buddha, who was seen without a shirt. I also saw who I believe to be Joe Caine.
My balls!
There was a lot of individuals, as obviously stated, and the room was a bit of a mess when I first walked in.
Now, did any of the defendants attempt to
Nicole
prevent,
Rose, thank you for the 3
police
months.
from searching the scene?
I cannot comment on that, as I was simply arriving to assist my officer with detainment.
Did you attempt to detain anyone?
Here it comes.
We were giving orders for everybody to place their hands in the air to be placed in cuffs, and nobody was compliant.
During Officer Faley's testimony, he had attempted. You'd said he meant to. Sorry, he had attempted to take Mr. Watson into custody. Was Mr. Watson incapacitated?
Eventually, yes.
And at this point, was Officer Faley attacked by anyone?
Your Honor, objection confusing.
Your Honor, I would like to state for the record,
This is a very straightforward question, Your Honor.
me and my group had just taken out Tomato Town. Upon approaching Tomato Town, we had realized there were 4 tangos. 5 tangos. We were going for that number 1 victory.
Well, we can resolve this one fairly simply.
Seal,
Witness, are you
seal.
confused by that question?
No.
Okay. Objection overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I can't comment as my focus was on the individuals that were other individuals that were in the room. As I had mentioned, there was lots of individuals to try and keep track of.
Permission to speak, Your Honor?
While you were in there,
Yes,
did
Your
you
Honor.
see any
Yes,
of
Your
the
Honor.
suspects brandishing a weapon?
Yes, Your Honor. Absolutely, Your Honor. Upon approaching Tomato Town,
I'm going to object to that as vague. Can the
sure,
suspects be identified, please?
I just knew that we had to fuck it up, you know? I
Your
knew that
Honor,
that's what we
I
had to
believe the
do,
question was
Your
vague, as
Honor,
I'm asking
and I
him
knew
to
as a
recall if
fact
he
that
saw,
I feared for my own
anyone with a
safety.
gun. He would be able to, in his testimony, say who. he
Dr.
saw.
Flesh, thank you for the 17 months. Griff Orel coming in with 14 months.
Call for rebuttal. However, I will be overruling. If there's any vagueness left behind, you can cure it on cross. Defense table.
Understood. Thank you.
Otto Delmar was seen with
Damn,
a pistol in his hand, and a man in a
Oh, here
black
we
suit
go.
with a
I can
black
adjust the
mask was
gain here.
also seen with a, I personally saw them both with
Your
weapons in their
Honor?
hands.
Yes, yes. Oh, there we go. That's a little
Did
bit more.
Mr. Delmar
Yes,
make
yes.
any specific threats?
Your Honor,
Yes, he
with all due
told us to
respect,
get
Your
off
Honor,
of his
I
property
feared
or
for my
be
own
shot.
fucking safety. I thought he was going to shoot
Did
me
Mr.
and
Delmar
kill me, Your
shoot
Honor.
at officers?
And then I could fuck it up and then fix it.
Yes.
Like, if I talk just a bit louder, it makes it scuffed. So I'll make it
Did
scuffed and then
the
fix it.
man in black, who was carrying the gun, did he also shoot at officers?
Yes.
Were you injured as a result of them opening fire on you?
It all happened so fast. I got incapacitated very quick, so I cannot confirm nor deny, but I was shot at.
I have no more questions, but I refer to my co-counsel.
Bro, feedback sound would be so good.
Just to clarify, multiple individuals did open fire on you.
Yes.
Objection, no question?
Is that correct? Okay, withdrawn, I'll rephrase.
Understood. Objection sustained.
Is it correct that multiple individuals opened fire on you?
Yes.
Okay, next song.
During the altercation with Mr. Delmar, did you give him multiple warnings?
Yes, he was warned multiple times to lower
Your
his
Honor,
weapon.
when I was,
Or to put his
What-
weapon away, sorry.
What was his response to these warnings?
He continued to walk towards officers.
Bro, if all this was mic'd up, it'd be so good.
During the altercation between Mr. Delmar, the man in black, and officers, are you aware of who fired the first shot?
Bro, this is so fucking bad. I hate this Reddit.
I am unsure as it all happened so fast.
All right. During this firefight, was additional backup able to arrive to the penthouse?
No.
Are you aware of why additional backup was unable to arrive?
There was radio chatter that the
We got a #1 victory royale.
I guess the button must have been locked, so they were unable to get into the elevator and come up to the penthouse.
I'm going to object to that answer as speculative. He is speculating on the fact whether the elevator was locked and cannot confirm or deny it based on the Vegas and dancing around, giving a
The
positive
portal
answer
doesn't work that way, though.
Rebuttal.
It would be feet coming through the other end, right?
Speculation is the objection.
That concept
Questioning
is
is not
pretty fucking
testimony.
funny,
If
though.
he wants specificness, he can elicit it in cross.
I am going to strike the second half of the witness's response as outside of the scope of his personal knowledge. We will keep the bit in as to radio chatter that was perceived.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Are you aware of who may have locked the elevator?
During the altercation, Otto Delmar was the last individual to be seen. So I am not 100% positive on who could have done it.
Did you hear anyone referring to locking an elevator or to you being locked in?
Ew.
I don't recall.
All right.
Yeah, I was finishing my notes. Oh, are we? We still got more direct going or what?
Just one.
All right, go ahead.
During the initial shootout, did you hear anyone calling out your or Officer Faley's positions?
Your Honor, I don't mean to interject, but I can't hear the questioning over the Madam District Attorney speaking to her cohorts.
Green, be quiet over there.
Thank you, Your Honor. During the shootout, did you hear anyone giving out your or Officer Faley's positions? Objection, I believe this was asked and answered.
Rebuttal, Your Honor?
You may.
It was not asked of him.
This court agrees. That was during Dan Faley's line of questioning.
Hero,
Witness will answer.
a hero.
Understood. My apologies, Your Honor.
Is the warrior's heart.
I have no more questions, Your Honor.
No, it's not boring. There's just spikes in it. It's just ups and
All right,
downs. There's
thank you.
fun parts and there's just really boring parts.
Looking for a cross-examination from the defense.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Miss O'Banion.
I feel like they about to charge me for this shit afterwards.
As with Officer Faley, I'd like to, question his the report that was written, if that's all right, alongside his testimony here.
Skooma!
All right, excellent.
30 days anyway, so.
How many times did you hear Dan Faley ask for backup on the radio?
Your Honor, I'm going to object to this. To relevance, the number of times he asked for backup is irrelevant. The asking for backup once is more than necessary, so the number of times is irrelevant to the situation.
If I may rebut.
You may.
Officer Faley stated that he requested backup twice. Julio, in his testimony, stated that he got the call once when Dan was already inside the penthouse. I'd like to clarify which one it is, as it does significantly alter the situation.
All right. I would like to clarify one thing for every counselor, everybody who has a bar card in the room today. Evidence is relevant, so is testimony, if it has any tendency to make a fact more or less probable than it would be without said testimony. Relevance is a very high bar to overcome. Should be a very rare objection. I am going to overrule this.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. If I may re-ask the question there. Deputy Zulio, how many times did you hear Faley ask for backup on the radio?
Twice.
Twice. Do you remember what he said on the radio?
The first time was asking for additional units to assist him at the casino, and the second one was while I was on scene asking for units at the penthouse.
Thank you very, very much. Did you see Mr. Delmar outside the casino?
Yes.
Okay, I take it the African-American man stated in your report is Mr. Marlo Stanfield. Is that correct?
Yes.
Did you hear he called for backup the penthouse call for backup, I should clarify. Did you hear that while talking to Mr. Delmar and Mr. Stanfield outside?
Objection on a scope?
My rebuttal is that it's part of his report.
Don't say I hot mic'd.
I'm
Oh my
trying to
God.
clarify the
You
timeline
scared the
here.
shit out of me.
And
Bro, if I hot
Julio
mic'd
did
that,
state
I'd
he
be
heard a
fucking
call for
dead.
backup. I'm again questioning to his report, which is in evidence, and bringing along his testimony there from the direct, Your Honor.
We need some catering down here.
Give us just one moment.
Number 1 victory royale.
Something case gonna be like 8 hours.
It is the opinion of this court that the scope of this question was opened with the foundation previously laid by Counselor O'Banion. We're going to overrule witness will answer.
Would you like me to repeat it there, Julio?
I would like for you to repeat the question from my notes, please.
So I asked, with regards to specifically the penthouse call for backup, whether Deputy Dulio heard that whilst he was talking to Otto and Marlo outside.
Left my I had concluded my conversation with the two of them, and then it was shortly after that that I received the call for backup.
Could you clarify how long shortly is?
Food tracker.
It's been quite a while, so
leave
I
me
couldn't
alone,
give you
dude.
an accurate period of time.
Could you reasonably say that it was less than a minute or more than
Your
a minute?
Honor, objection. She's calling for speculation. He's already stated he does not recall.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I'm not asking them to speculate. I'm trying to narrow down whether it was above or below a minute, Your Honor. I'm not asking for a specific second, millisecond, nanosecond count. I'm trying to establish how shortly is, as it's relatively vague, Your Honor.
This court is going to overrule the objection, but remind the witness that I don't know is a perfectly acceptable answer if you can't recall.
As I had previously stated, I couldn't give you a proper answer to that question.
That's so skipping forward a little bit, in the penthouse, did you see anybody in cuffs when you got upstairs?
As I stated in my report, I believe.
Yo, could you imagine
I saw
XQC in a court case like this?
Joe Caine in cuffs, but as I had also mentioned, there was lots of commotion when I first entered the penthouse. So
Yeah, you described it as a mess. Could you elaborate a little bit more on what you mean by a
she's
mess?
redirecting,
please,
nice.
Deputy Dulio.
there was lots of shouting going on, multiple individuals running around. Yeah.
Ooh.
Did Officer Faley look like he was in control?
Ooh.
Objection, Your Honor, against speculation. She's calling for the witness to speculate on whether or not he was in control of the situation.
Your Honor, I am speaking to his professional opinion as a member of the Blaine County Sheriff's Office. I'm sure he can testify whether or not he believes that an officer is in control of a situation. Furthermore, Faley did indeed request backup, so I'm trying to clarify to the degree with which this situation was, open quote, witness testimony, a mess, close quote.
Objection is overruled. Witness will confine his answer to his personal observations and training and experience.
Jesus.
Could you just repeat the question?
I asked if you think Deputy Faley looked like he was in control of the situation, I should say.
No.
Okay. Thank you very much. Moving a little bit forward, right. You state that Officer Manley brought Mr. Stanfield to the penthouse and then left. Do you know why he left?
Objection, Your Honor. Again, speculation, and anything he says might be hearsay, as Officer Manley is not in this courtroom today to testify.
If I may rebut,
You may.
I am merely asking whether he knows why Manley left. I'm not asking him to speculate on why Manley left. I am simply asking if he knows.
Bro, this truly is a test of ADHD might. Just took out tomato town.
All right. The witness, we're going to overrule the objection. The witness will answer, but will confine simply to whether he knows specifically why it was that Officer Manley left that floor. Statements of hearsay will be excluded.
The answer to that would be no.
Okay, thank you. Okay, moving forward a little bit in your report there. If I may read a quote from the report briefly, just to illuminate everybody before I ask
I'm
this
drinking
question,
water.
Your Honor.
You may.
Open quote. As Otto Delmar was walking away from the two officers, he threatened that if they did not leave the property, they would be shot. The group of individuals
I think that Court RP needs a good balance of fun. It needs a good balance of fun and seriousness. If it's too serious,
close quote.
it gets too real.
Your Honor, objection.
And it gets
Counsel is
boring.
testifying. If she wishes portions of the report in their entirety to
If
be
it's
read
too
into the record,
silly,
she may ask
then
the
nothing
witness
gets
to do
done.
so.
And there, you might as well just
If I
not
may
have
rebut.
court.
You may.
I'm about to ask a question based on specifically that part of the report.
Random motherfucking hero, dude, coming in with 5 gifted subs.
Also, just to be clear, Madam DA, we allowed the statement to be read and then the question to be asked there.
By the way, I'm not getting paid for this, but Liquid Death,
note
their
that,
water
okay.
tastes fucking good.
Please continue, Miss Kath. Oh, wow. Miss O'Banion.
Pardon? Thank you.
O'Banion, please.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So, with regards to specifically that quote, do you know what jam your weapon had there, Deputy Tulio?
Yes.
Could you tell us what it was?
My weapon was loaded, and then I
meant to see that.
Checked the magazine, and I had no ammo left in the magazine or my backup magazines.
So, would it be fair to say that it did not jam? You simply had no ammo?
Your Honor, sidebar.
Ew, what the fuck?
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
was that?
Yeah, sidebar.
Sorry, that
Yeah.
was my internal
That time's the charm.
screaming.
Is it a gorilla in here?
Sidebar is about to be its own.
Is this the
damn thing
third
to
sidebar?
start.
Just
Excuse me, Your Honor.
Boys,
I'm
we-
saying,
over on
actually,
150.
actually,
I didn't realize the
Hey, well, sir, can
I didn't realize time served was gonna be shorter than the court case.
Yes. So
we could, for the amount of money that
we're literally on the second witness, and this is the third sidebar.
Well, it's every fucking thing is like objection. They're fucking stupid objections.
We'll let you know how it goes,
Hey, yo,
Tony.
Otto, I'll see you later,
Number
brother.
1 victory royale. Just took
Hey,
down
love you,
tomato
Tony.
See you guys.
town.
Good luck.
Good night, guys.
Hey, good night, guys.
Have a good one.
Feel better.
Sleep well.
Yo, GG,
Feel
dude.
better.
Well played, GG's.
What the fuck?
Yo, did that guy just?
What?
Hi, Leslie.
You playing
Hold on,
Fortnite or
one
something?
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
Yes, we're going to Tomato Town to crank 90s.
No,
What the fuck is GG?
You still have food
It
towel.
means
Good game, man. Good
Yeah,
game.
good game. Yeah, you know that. You play Warhammer all the time.
Hey, you finally got some money. Next time you come to the Rooster's Rest.
What do you mean, man?
Nah, you know what I mean.
Look, I've been buying some fucking V-Bucks and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
Is that where you're spending all your money?
I'm gonna buy the Chun-Li thick skin.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
All right, everyone.
Chun
food.
fucking Lee.
Oh, thank you. What a nice guy.
It
Yeah,
is
let me
all-
get some
It's all
water
from
if you have
Tao.
any.
It's all from Tao.
No, we
You
should
know, I wonder
really-
if we should have catered.
Yeah, we should have thought
Can you
about
get
selling some
catering
tea.
here?
Do you think they get paid per sidebar and objection?
I mean, honestly, we should have put down a couple beds here as well.
Yeah, we need like 8 more of these sandwiches.
It's a good case. It's just a lot of the objections are just.
Yeah. Anybody got any cotton so I can put down some beds?
This thing fucking play out a bit more.
Got some
Love
cloth?
you.
XP here?
Does anyone else see what's going on?
Yes,
Lang?
it's Buddha. It's
Lang.
Sir Buddha falling through.
My
the
name's
ground.
Bog.
Hello, Bog.
Hey, Bog.
Bog.
Bog,
What?
Bog, we'll give you $1,000 if you go hit the gavel.
I cannot be that.
Fuck.
Bog has a business to run.
You're gonna lose a bunch of money if you do that.
Number 1 victory royale.
Hey, Bog.
I don't have any
Officer with the
money.
white hair, come over here real quick.
Dumbass.
Officer with the white hair.
Dumbass.
Money.
I don't have any money.
Oh, it's resuming. It's resuming.
Oh, they're back. That was a short one.
Now we're in a pleasant.
Oh, maybe they get shorter the more they do it.
Speed run.
You've been standing a lot longer than I have. Thank you.
Bro. Wait, chat, check this out.
Offer him some suspicious looking bag.
This sidebar is sponsored by Nestle tea.
Yo,
Drink Nestle. Go ahead and resume, please.
Okay, I'm gonna move on to the next question with that noted, alright, Your Honor?
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, absolutely. Deputy Zulio, moving on to the next portion of the testimony there. You say, or rather with regards to the report, you say that a man in black ran out and the officers opened fire on that man. Can you confirm to us that you say that the officers opened fire first?
Your Honor, objection. This has been asked and answered.
Not by this witness, Your Honor.
I specifically asked Deputy Dulio, do you know who shot first? His answer was, I do not recall.
Well, allow me to rephrase slightly, Your Honor.
Understood. Objection sustained. Rephrase your question.
As just illuminated by Madam DA there, you said that you don't recall who shot first, but in your report it states that a man in black shot first. Which is it?
I'm looking at my report and I do not.
I love
state
looking at stocks in my free time.
No, sorry. You state that officers shot first. I apologize. I phrased that incorrectly. I meant to say a man in black comes out, officers shot first, as regards to his testimony saying that he didn't know who shot first. Which is it? It was either officers or he doesn't know. I'm sorry. But that's what I'm
Looking
getting
at
at,
my
Your Honor.
report, and I don't see either stated as shooting first.
Yeah, open quote. The officers then witnessed a man wearing all black run out from the back room, pistol raised, and the officers opened fire on him. Close quote.
Your Honor, objection, misstatement of evidence. It does not specifically state that gunfire had not occurred before this point.
Before this point.
Your Honor, my rebuttal is that I did not ask whether gunfire had happened before this point. I asked who shot in that altercation.
Give us 1 moment.
Sidebar.
No.
I'm rolling for a sidebar. Well, it looks pretty likely.
Oh shit!
No!
God damn it!
Lando, can I have some of your pocket popcorn? There should be like some sandwiches right there.
Wah! 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 Oh, wah! Chat, are there any cool apps? Is there anything else I can do cool with this phone besides photos? I also got this camera because I thought the front-facing camera would be wide, and it's not wide.
On the grounds that a quote
So I'm a
has
little
been
sad about
directly
that.
read From the report here, Deputy Julio's report.
What is that?
This is the first mention of any gunfire whatsoever. The fact that it does not mention gunfire before that does not make a direct quote from that report in a statement of testimony. Counselor, if you would like, you may restate your question. or sorry,
Well,
repostulate your question here.
Yeah, I'll rephrase
I
it.
don't-
I think, for the
there's not a
benefit
wide
of
shot mode
everybody,
on
because
here.
I kind of tripped over my words there to
Like
begin
selfie.
with. In your testimony,
Unless I'm crazy.
stated here today, you said you don't recall who shot first, whereas in your
I got the Ultra.
in your report, you state that officers opened fire first.
Let me look
I
at these
was
other
asked,
modes.
Which one is it?
AR Doodle, Panorama, Pro, Portrait, Video, Super Slow-Mo, Hyperlapse, Director's View.
With regards to the situation,
There's not 4 front-facing cameras on this thing. There's one, dude.
weapon aimed at us.
There's
and
one.
The next thing I recalled, we were engaging in gunfire.
Because 40, it's a stream phone.
All right.
You
How long after
Stream
the-
Elements is optimized
ahead.
for phones, and the video is nicer on here for streaming.
Shot first.
Right. How long after the commencement of fire were you hit in the back of the head?
As I stated, it all happened so quick. And I
Take
couldn't
selfies
give you
easily.
an
Hold the
exact
palm where the
timeline.
camera. See.
Shots
Hold
were
your palm
exchanged, and then I
where the
next thing
camera
I knew,
can
I was
see it
blacked out on the ground.
to automatically take a selfie. What?
Well, this isn't a question. I hope you'll allow it, Your Honor, but I'm very
Whoa!
happy to see that you're okay now, Deputy Dulio. I have no further questions. I refer to my co-counsel.
What?
Objection, sidebar.
I do have just a few questions for Cross. Deputy Dulio, you stated earlier in your
It takes
testimony
photos
that
from me
you
automatically,
had
dude.
been conducting a search of the grounds of the casino. Why were you searching the grounds?
Sorry, could you repeat that last part? You kind of
Oh, sorry. Absolutely. Why were you searching the grounds?
Officer Faley was
I don't
conducting
know.
his search. I was conducting a separate search.
Okay.
Oh,
what
a
evidence
separate
was
search, huh?
presented to you to substantiate the
Oh
grounds
my
for a
god, this
search?
screen gets so bright, dude. Oh, there's a
can you
dark
just
mode. Thank God.
Clarify that question. I'm unsure of what you mean.
in his fucking head?
So, obviously, in order to conduct a search, you need a probable cause that extended circumstances
That's a
existed,
good
or
one.
some probable cause that obviously a crime had been, is about to be, or is occurring. What evidence had you presented that substantiated that probable cause to conduct a search?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel's testifying, and it's confusing.
Rebuttal.
I am simply explaining the situation that the question that I'm trying to ask. I'm further elaborating because the witness did say it's confused or he wasn't sure of what I was asking. So I clarified that I'm asking for the probable cause to conduct a search of the grounds. If you wish to sustain the objection, and I'll simply
Yo,
rephrase
what's
it,
up, my
I'm okay
balls?
with that.
Witness, are you confused by the second phrasing of the question that's been posed to you?
No, I understand what he's trying to get at.
All right, we are going to overrule.
Yo, run
on
exclamation.
the
Thank you
grounds
very, very
of,
much. Arigato.
Vague or confusing. However, I am going to sustain on the grounds of counsel is testifying. It's not your job to explain legal doctrine either to the witnesses or to this court until your time of your closing argument.
Understood. I will refrain from doing so in the future. Thank you, Your Honor. So with that, I will back off of that question and go back to the second phrasing. What evidence was presented to you to substantiate conducting a search of the grounds, Deputy Dulio?
We had received the dispatch call that shots were fired on the property.
What's the refresh rate on the screen? It's really
were
fast.
You presented any other corroborating evidence to the shots fired call?
Don't believe so.
Okay.
120?
As a
Holy
officer
shit.
of the peace, do you believe that a single dispatch call is grounds for probable cause of a crime?
Why?
PC? No.
Did you witness how Mr. Watson was incapacitated in the penthouse?
That's
Yes.
a big answer right there.
How was he incapacitated?
It was with. I'm unsure of the exact
Fuck
tool that was
a
used, but
duck.
it was either a baton or a flashlight.
You can widen the selfie
were
camera by
you-
pressing the icon with 2 people, but it doesn't
did
widen a
any
lot.
casino
Let me see.
staff ever request for you to furnish a warrant to be on their property?
Oh.
No.
It's still a lot better though, honestly.
Okay. Did you ever witness
actually a lot better.
any casino staff asking other officers to produce a warrant to be on
I
the
mean,
property?
it is subtle,
No.
but it doesn't work on stream elements.
Okay.
That might be the main issue.
Shortly before the gunfight within the penthouse, during that brief verbal altercation with Otto Del Mar, did Mr. Del Mar ever put his weapon away?
HDR 10 plus videos.
He eventually
Optimize the
placed
contrast
it
and
back
color of
into
each
his
scene by
waistband and
recording
walked
rear
away from officers.
camera videos in HDR 10
Okay.
plus. What the
just
fuck?
to ask for clarity, within your report, what does the statement "open fire" mean to you? Can you explain that for the courts, please?
Sorry, which part are you referring to?
Zoom
when
in
you had
mic,
been,
match the mic
essentially
zoom
aggressed when
to
the-
the
when you
camera
observed
zoom
the
while
man in the
recording
black mask and
videos.
the black suit becoming aggressive, as you perceived it in your report, and you stated that officers opened fire at that point. What does "open fire" mean to you? Can you describe that for us?
To use our service weapons to defend ourselves.
Okay. Let's see here. I don't believe I have any other questions for this
Oh
officer.
shit, I'm
at the
hungry as
time.
fuck.
I will defer to my co-counselors.
Where's that coming from?
Flying him.
I'm satisfied.
Okay.
What the hell?
Redirect, if any.
Sorry, I just got one.
Oh, one question.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. It's Deputy Julia. I'm sorry for coming back up. I'm, bothering you again. Did you, upon entering the penthouse at any point, did you confer with Faley as to how you were going to approach the situation?
We did discuss, I guess, our plan once the individuals had retreated into the back room.
What was that?
La la la
I
la.
don't recall exact details, but just that we had evidence via the blood and casings, and that
Do, 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 da, 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 da. Oh my god.
secure the scene.
Bro, I
as
need
best as we could.
food. I'm feeling weak, scared, hungry, thirsty.
Thank you very much, Deputy
Fucking
Julio.
cigarettes, weed.
Deputy Julio, in your experience as a law enforcement officer, is a dispatch call
Court!
a reasonable basis to enter a premises?
Objection asked and answered.
To clarify, Your Honor, they asked him if it gave them probable cause, not reasonable basis.
May I respond to that, Your Honor?
You may.
I didn't hear a response if you gave one, Your Honor.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
So I do not
rebut.
Okay, so the probable cause is the burden of proof required to enter a property. So she is trying to essentially use a different phrasing of what is equatable to probable cause in order to dance around the objection of Aston and arrives at the exact same conclusion.
Your Honor, reasonable suspicion, reasonable basis, and probable cause are three very distinct concepts.
Ooh, baby, I love to play every day.
Fuck is reasonable basis.
I believe we're still here.
Yeah, we're just everyone's googling
We are here.
right now.
We are talking up here.
Yeah,
Just
they're
give us a
talking
second.
amongst themselves. No worries.
Okay, thank you, Your Honors.
Did he say amongst ourselves? That's kind of suspicious.
Emergency
I'm making a meme here for Twitter. Hold on.
Rolling for sidebar?
It's some made up terminology, it seems.
I'm rolling.
Oh,
Come on, I need you to oldify me. Here we
The
go.
amount of mental notes I'm taking.
We want to throw up $200, see if they sidebar in the next 10 minutes.
All right. After discussion,
Easy bet.
we're gonna overrule.
Yeah, you're gonna win. You're gonna win. Whoever takes
Chat, me when I'm done.
$200.
Me when we're done with this court case.
Deputy Dooley, in your opinion as a law enforcement officer, does a dispatch call such as shots fired give you a reasonable basis?
What?
to
We
enter
cannot save it to the
premises?
gallery? Why? Fuck off.
Yes.
What?
All right. Thank you.
What?
You may step down, Officer Dulio.
You just said there was no probable cause. You don't got that. You can't go in.
Just here. Wait, I missed what Explainer, O'Banion, any mark for recall?
Who do I tag in this photo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
Okay. all
Start
right, mark
with-
for recall. Don't go nowhere.
I'll start with the most popular. So I'll start with Hassan. So that way more streamers see it.
Done with those two.
There we go. I'll throw in
This time, Your Honor, we'd like to
Buddha.
call Officer Angel to
No,
the stand,
Coil.
please.
Angel around.
Oh, she's a sergeant.
Sergeant Angel, my apologies.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, Sergeant Angel, that's me. Hey, I'm back here.
Timac.
Wait, what?
Ow.
What was she even there?
Dust Medi.
Maybe she'll tell them I
I'll
was
throw
just so
in-
negative
Your
all the time.
Honors, if I may, could I ask a question of the opposing counsel prior to this testimony? What do you want?
We are actually going to put this court into a brief 5-minute
Sidebar?
recess so that everybody can stretch their legs, go out in the hall, grab a bottle of water if they need to.
Yeah.
Sergeant
Does that
Angel's
count as a
testimony will be
sidebar?
up
Didn't we
next.
just have that?
Oh, that means I get to stretch out Don's mom.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Could I ask a question prior just before we go while it's fresh in our minds, Your Honor?
All the
Why don't
sidebar.
you ask it during recess?
Basically, fucking
right?
recesses.
It's relevant to the
All
trial,
the-
Your Honor.
V, hurry up, move.
I'm trying to.
You can ask.
Are you looking for a
You can
sidebar,
ask it
Miss
when we
O'Banion?
return.
Yes, I would like a sidebar.
Oh my god.
Who
bet?
Come on.
Okay.
Oh, Maron.
What side?
Maron.
I know.
You going crazy yet? How many?
I'm fucking losing my mind now. Okay, this is
You know, we could have served our sentence and made all the money for the
Hey, you know,
fine.
this is
Just if we take the objections into
I'm
account.
doing court stacking now, which is
I
way
just-
different than cum stacking. It's OP.
Guys,
It's too
this is-
much.
Yo, honestly, Marlo, you should go
Come
grab like the
on.
blackjack cards.
What'd you say?
Come on, they put a lot of work into this. Appreciate it a little bit.
Oh shit, did I tag Buddha? Fuck.
Yeah, it's good. It's good, but these objections are
Wait, did I-
crazy.
I gotta redo it. No, I gotta redo it. I gotta redo it.
My guy, it's been 2 hours almost in here.
It has it.
Oh my god.
You know,
2
we're second
hours.
witness
Oh
of
my
11, by the way.
God.
You got something better?
You know, there's gonna be at least 4 or 5 hours.
It's been 2 full hours in this air-conditioned building. I spent 4 hours in the fucking
Do what you need to do. Yeah, I wish I had one.
True, you did.
Mrs. Loxley would
You
not
really
say
did,
that.
actually, Yeager. We're glad you. We're glad you survived it.
To take their damn antlers off in a
Stay
courtroom.
out of here. This is where I'm standing.
So I'm like,
Oh, sorry, there you go.
but just
Yeah,
hold
you.
on, I'm
Who the hell is this?
Yeah, I'll
Oh, I don't know.
What?
Alexa, stop.
I d-
Okay,
these
now
are
this
my
is the tweet you
horns.
guys like. That's the one that you all
They
like.
don't come off. Hello.
Hey guys.
I was born with
Get the hell out of the way.
Check.
They're stuck to my head.
Sorry, Sir Gomi.
Check Twitter, guys.
I don't
Check Twitter.
Have any
Check Twitter.
money.
I tagged you.
I can.
Wait, what's the question?
They want me to remove my horns.
Oh,
like I
you know.
can remove
What
them
the
at all.
fuck?
Twitter.
After all this time? No way.
Dreamworld Twitter.
Well, they sprouted when I was a child.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah.
You know, that's probably a fungus then, right?
No, they're horns.
You can
no,
get that taken care of. You know that, right? Pretty sure you can.
I was born with it.
Yeah, I mean,
It looks like.
I'm pretty sure that's a fungus.
They're not fungus, they're horns.
It's kind of squishy. Hey, Miss O'Banion.
Ads.
No, they're horns.
Are you saying there's a fungus
one of them.
among us?
What? Fucking.
Bastard told me
Chat,
to get rid
Alex
of my
so
horns. I
fucking-
can't get rid of them.
Excuse me, boy.
Yeah, Officer, come here. I got another horn for you to remove.
Oh, chill.
Uh-oh.
Jäger, chill. You want to fuck contempt in court? 10 grand?
So I think we're looking pretty good.
Spliner, can you come here?
I feel like we're looking pretty good right now.
What?
I mean, really,
What?
really, it all comes down to.
He's asking for you over here, right down there, explainer.
Yeah, Malo wants you.
What happened?
Yeah, I think we win, to be honest.
Very likely. What I'm gathering.
I really the big question.
We'll ask you in that.
The big question was that the dispatch call. That question that was massive.
You know what day it is? You know what day
That
it
cop
is?
when he said the whole probable cause shit right there. That just
Hey, I got court shit to talk to him about.
Wait, what did you call it?
The probable cause or whatever the fuck it's
Wait,
called.
say it again.
Probable cause.
Help. I need help.
Why are you saying? Why are you saying it with a G?
What?
Yeah, well, I mean, I actually have.
I wonder if I can do it. Make me look really bad and old while crying. I want to see if I can make a really painful looking photo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Should ask her if she conducted any GSR tests.
Yeah.
You know, with my cry
When
face.
she was picking us up from the heli. That's when, she GSR'd me right on the ground there.
Okay. By the way, reasonable basis, because I know a lot of people are going to be asking, reasonable basis is the idea that a crime committed in an area, so the area should be investigated. So they believe that a crime happened at the casino. Reasonable basis
There we
gives them
go.
the
I'm gonna
right
look
to
real
walk
old
into
in
the
that one.
casino's lobby and ask people if a crime occurred. That's all it does. That is all it is. The Constitution, the Fourth Amendment, it specifically protects you at the barrier.
Yeah,
of
and give myself a
probable
little bit
cause.
longer
They
hair.
have to match probable cause. Reasonable basis
Are we
ain't
gonna
it.
win?
There we go.
Yeah. We're gonna
Apply that. Now I
basically means that they
oldify
believe
me.
The crime was committed in the area. It is the basis for investigating an area. So reasonable suspicion and reasonable suspicion is it. This person may or may not have committed a crime. Reasonable basis is a crime may or may not have been committed here. So they think that a crime was committed at the casino. Thus, they are allowed to walk into the casino and start asking around. When it comes to going to the roof or going anywhere else,
Okay. So do we win, Spanner?
once you're going to the roof or anywhere else, even in the penthouse, where there's a
penthouses up there, man.
Weston?
yeah, there's an expectation of there's a reasonable expectation of privacy, meaning it's protected by the Fourth Amendment.
I
The Fourth
actually look
Amendment can only be
horrible.
broken by probable cause, which they have not met, which is the basis of our.
Yeah, it's me, Tiger Hood.
So can we skip to that part?
Eat their ass, dude.
Huh? What happened?
Can we skip to that part and just win?
Yeah, minimal.
We recalled Dulio, so I'm gonna ask him to define reasonable basis, and I'm gonna ask him if that is the burden of proof to search an establishment under extended circumstances. And if he says yes to that, I'm gonna ask him to read the Fourth Amendment of the Constitution of the United States of fucking America.
Nice.
Fuck America. Yeah, America.
God, he's so fucking smart.
I'm so fucking hot right now. Earlier, but
I'm pretty sure that was Otto, not me. I'm just a briefcase with a blue suit.
How much longer for this fucking recess?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
This is gonna be,
Said
this is gonna
5
be a long
minutes.
ass
I feel like I'm gonna lose my voice again when I start talking.
How many more witnesses we got?
I don't know. Luck.
I mean, we got 6 on our side, and then 2 for recall.
Oh,
Are we ready to
and
speak?
annoying.
We good?
There's 3 more to go
I'll
forward
be
for
quick
the
I'll be quick with it.
prosecution
Why
as
am
well.
I'm sleepy.
And stare at things.
We're just getting a
They
little
might
bit.
not.
All right, if we could have the parties and
gonna bully them out of this. one.
Thank
you.
no, we're all set.
Okay, wait. You want me to go talk to
We could have
Caine?
officers and counsel resume their positioning, please.
Objection, back in order. He wants you back.
I believe we need to call a sidebar real quick.
Wait, we can have a sidebar again. It's number 4 or 5.
Just tuck and hide right there.
It'll be number 5.
All right, do we have everybody we need on both sides?
What a gentleman.
Let's go. Angel, go ahead and come on up.
Hey, Your Honor.
Thank you.
We might need a
You want me up
that can
there?
be our fourth
Honestly,
one.
Yeah, you got
I think this is a pretty good fucking
Wait.
deterrence, never to do crime or ever be involved in
lawyer's
crime
one.
ever again.
Alrighty, Miss Angel, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you Mitch?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty, she's been sworn in.
Could you please state your name and rank for the court?
Sergeant Brittany Angel, Los Angeles Police Department.
Were you on duty February 25th?
I believe so, yes.
Did you respond to the call to the Diamond Casino?
Yes, I didn't.
Were you the officer in charge of the scene?
For a portion of time, yes.
Were the named suspects today holed up in that casino?
Your Honor, objection.
On what grounds?
He's asking the sergeant to speculate.
Rebuttal.
As the officer who was in charge of the scene, she would have been made aware by the other officers who they were engaging with that were held up. So she
If
would
I
have
may
direct knowledge.
If I may reply.
Facebook, I don't know if I'm gonna live for that long,
It is
dude.
wonderful that
I
she
mean, I'm gonna have to really
may
chill
have been
out
aware
on,
as the officer in charge.
you
However,
know,
this
my
court is
lifestyle.
completely unaware, as this question lacks foundation up until this point. We're going to sustain. Please pick up your line of questioning.
Did Officer Faley make you aware of the situation in the penthouse?
Yes, he did.
Did he tell you the names of the suspects?
Yes.
Are you aware of why other officers did not enter
Dr.
the casino?
Q responded and
Yes, I
said,
am.
what was that
Cheerles
reason?
Manson.
The elevator was locked.
I refer to my co-counsel if they have any more questions.
Who is Dr. Q?
All
I'm
right,
following
can you please
them.
name the suspects that you were made aware of being present within the casino?
Yes, I was made aware of a.
I live under a rock, dude.
Caine, Watson, I believe. Ling Buddha, Otto Delmar, Gomer Colton, Marlowe. I don't know his last name. And a Cassie Cupcakes.
That was just unnecessary.
And there's a couple of other, but I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
All right. How long were they inside the casino?
A few hours, more than 2 at the minimum.
Sorry, one moment. And do you know when officers were finally able to defuse the situation?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Are you aware of why the situation was eventually diffused?
No, I'm not aware actually.
Were you an officer that went inside the penthouse to search it?
Your Honor, objection is answered.
Rebuttal.
I did not ask her if she went inside the penthouse, Your Honor.
Overruled. I'm going to ask, for the sake of judicial expediency, all counsel, please keep your objections very pointed. If there is an objection, if there is a matter which must be objected to, or you have a clear, shot of the goalpost on it, obviously feel free to assert it. This whole objecting to every other question for the simple
Thank
sake of
God.
objecting to every other question is going to drag this matter out until about 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. So please keep your objections relative.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
So, were you one of the officers that entered the penthouse?
Yes, I did enter the penthouse.
What did you find within?
I was only searching for suspects. I wasn't looking for anything in particular.
All right. Did you find any suspects inside?
No, most of them were in custody by the time I went inside.
All right.
We were still looking for one more. I believe his name was Marlowe.
Did you recover Mr. Stanfield?
No, I did not.
Wait, is this gonna be flipped? Hold on. Yo, Fortnite days.
All right. If there are no questions.
Fortnite days 63. Thanks so much for the 733 month sub, dude. Pogger.
Hello there, Sergeant Angel. You state that you were in charge for a time. Did you leave?
Yes, I did have other matters to attend to.
Okay, was that a personal thing or police related, if you don't mind my asking?
If you want to be specific, I had to go and work out SOPs for hiring new recruits.
That's excellent. Thank you very much, Sergeant Angel.
I do have some questions for Cross on my own behalf, if I may.
question.
You mentioned
witness is yours.
Thank you, Your Honor.
My
You
balls!
mentioned that you had
Yo,
that Gomer
Nahogas.
Colton was
Thank
one
you
of the
very
suspects in this
much.
altercation. Did you ever personally encounter Gomer Colton during this ordeal?
Yes, I did.
What situation surrounding that
Did
encounter?
one.
So could you repeat the question?
Objection, You're on a scope.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, the fact that Gomer Colton was in fact a suspect had already been laid out in the direct line of questioning, so I asked her if she had any personal encounters with said suspect, and that is building upon the foundation therein.
Hassan needs to do one. We're all just old wise men at the end of the court session.
They're deliberating.
Paranoid man.
I am going to overrule the scope objection for the sake of judicial expediency. We will allow the district attorney's office, of course, to redirect on this matter. Please restate your question.
Okay. Can you describe the situation of this personal encounter with Gomer Colton, Sergeant Angel?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Can you describe this personal encounter with Gomer Colton during
I love
this
eating
ordeal?
food, dude.
Yes, I pulled him out of the burning wreckage of a helicopter.
Burning wreckage of a. Okay, excuse me. Why was there burning wreckage of a helicopter on scene?
Well, it wasn't on scene. It was at the penthouse.
Your Honor, I'm going to object to relevance on this one.
Overruled.
Thank you, Your Honor. So where was this burning helicopter?
It was on Los Santos Freeway, just north of the water treatment plant, on the dirt road that leads up to the reservoir.
Okay. Was this helicopter shot down?
There were shots fired at the helicopter, but I believe it crashed on its own accord.
Okay. Do you know who fired upon this helicopter?
I can't tell you specific units, but I was one of them.
Okay, so this was these were officers firing upon this helicopter.
Yes.
What the fuck?
So along with Gomer Colton, were there any other occupants of the helicopter that you rescued?
Black Hawk down.
Yes.
Black Hawk down.
And who were they?
I believe Dean Watson is his name.
Okay. Did you search either of these suspects?
Ooh,
Yes,
Did you find anything of note on their persons?
Besides hunting rifles and other various things, not really.
Okay. Did you perform a gunshot residue test on either one of these suspects?
Yes, I did.
And what were the results of the gunshot residue test on Gomer Colton?
Negative.
Okay. What was the results of the gunshot residue test on Dean Watson?
I didn't perform that one. That was done by Senior Officer Svensson, and I don't remember the results off the top of my head.
All right. And let's see here if we have any frame of reference in the reports. It does not appear to be in the reports either, so I will abandon that line of questioning. I think that's all I had for this witness, Your Honor. I will turn it over to my co-counsel if they wish to ask questions upon the expanded scope.
Chat, I guess there's nothing else to do except gift subs and come in with primes. I mean, what else are we going to do, guys? Although, shouts to everyone who doesn't need to be here who's here.
I was believed that they were using it as a vector of escape. The suspects that were holed up inside the penthouse, that is.
Okay.
Ooh, that's
Thank you
pretty
very much,
intense, isn't it?
Sergeant Angel.
Miss Angel, don't you think it's a bit reckless to be shooting a helicopter on top of a place of residents in a place where
Sergeant Angel, did
public
you directly
people
observe the
will be there,
helicopter leaving
Your Honor?
The casino.
Yes, I did.
Were you able to see who was getting inside of it?
I was not.
Public people. That's why I'm not a lawyer.
You said that you were one of the officers that fired on the helicopter.
Your Honor, I was walking around with my cock out in front of everybody. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Did she just say they fired?
Yes.
It is your belief that there were suspects inside that.
I gotta
had
piss.
engaged
I gotta
officers
piss.
Previously.
Yes.
Is this I think that could.
All right, Assistant District Attorney, do you have any further questions for the witness?
No, Your Honor.
Defense, do you require this witness for recall?
I do not intend to recall unless my co-counselor does.
Counselor O'Banion?
No, I believe the district attorney's just sorted out the question that I was gonna ask.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
All right, Sergeant Angel, you may step on down for us. Please mind the chair. You are free to go home at this time. You are not subject to recall.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. Have a good one. Have a good one, Angel. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honors.
Okay, next witness.
We're gonna call Officer Bass.
All right, Officer Bass, step on up. Be sworn in.
Bro.
Okay.
Yo, so Jaguar posts a pic. I follow Jaguar on Instagram, right? They posted this E-Type, right? This old E-Type. Fucking badass, right? And I was like,
Miss Morrison.
I posted a comment and I said, I need this.
I was whispering. I apologize. I just swore him in.
And they said, check out more details at the link in the bio, winky face. I thought they were going to give me a free fucking car, dude.
Please.
Because they think
Could
my
you please
stream's
state
dope.
your name and
you know?
rank for the court.
Sam Bass, Senior Officer
Lost
in the
another
LSPD.
sponsor opportunity.
Were you on duty February 25th?
Yes.
Were you one of the
They have
officers
no
that
idea. I would
responded to
talk
the
so many
casino?
people into buying
Yes, I was
Jaguar
prosecuting
E-Types.
95, person in custody, and I heard a call of 78s on the radio. That's when I responded to the casino.
When you responded, were you made aware of who the officers were engaged with?
Not at the start, but eventually afterwards.
Were those suspects held up?
Maddie
in the
made one?
casino?
Yes.
Can you name those suspects?
All I know at the start, all I was told was out of Delmar and a man wearing all black.
Let me see.
Did officers attempt
no idea who that was.
Aid the two officers in the penthouse?
Yes.
Were they able to?
No.
Are you aware of why officers could not enter the penthouse?
The elevator was locked.
Did you ask anyone to unlock the elevator for you?
Yes.
Who was that individual?
Cassie Cupcake.
What was the response to asking for the elevator to be unlocked?
When I
Objection, hearsay.
Rebuttal.
A direct answer to his question would not be considered hearsay, as it was a direct response. If you're told no, that's it, Your Honor. It is a direct answer to his question.
May I respond to that, Your Honor?
Yeah, there is no need. I'm going to sustain the objection. That would be a direct response by a declarant who is not in this courtroom.
All right,
Objection
Your
sustained.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bass, was the elevator unlocked after you had asked for it?
No.
Were any other individuals present?
Oh my
while
God,
attempting to get the door
Maddie!
unlocked?
No, dude.
Multiple officers be inside.
How long did it take to unlock the penthouse from the time of your initial request?
I would say roughly an hour in.
Did you find anything within the penthouse when it was searched after the incident?
I wasn't one of the officers searching the penthouse.
All right, Senior Officer Bass, did you at any time ask Mr. Watson to unlock the elevator?
I did.
And what was his response?
No at the start.
Objection,
Wow.
compound.
Medi. I was like, dude, you look badass.
Rebuttal.
I asked in two different parts here.
He looks like he's learned so much in
Agreed,
life.
Overruled.
Okay, my apologies. I may be hearing things, Your Honor. It's getting a little weird for me.
And How long after you initially asked him did it take for Mr. Watson to comply with your request?
Roughly 20 minutes after an hour passed, so when he was recovered from the helicopter.
The most interesting.
Let's go
one in the
ahead
world.
and give Splainer a second, and then go ahead and re-ask that question, re-answer it.
How long after your initial request did Mr. Watson wait to comply?
I would say roughly 30 minutes afterwards when I asked him.
Did you observe what he did directly after you asked him initially?
He was very angry with the fact that we shot in the helicopter.
Did you observe directly what he did, senior officer?
No.
Hassan did his?
The witness is yours for cross-examination.
Let me see.
I don't know if I even have anything. They didn't really ask him much.
Yeah, no, I don't have anything for this witness. And
No desire to cross, Your Honors.
Thank you, Your
Right. Thank you.
Okay.
Bash, you may step down. Any notion for recall?
Look at this.
No, Your Honor.
All right. You're free to go back.
He looks like fucking Steve Jobs, dude. He looks like fucking Steve Jobs.
Okay. Next witness.
Officer Spartan.
Oh shit,
Officer
Don, you look like
Spartan,
Steve
if you are
Jobs when you're
available,
old.
Please step to the front of the courtroom at this time.
Officer Spartan, step up to the front of the courtroom, please. It's done.
There he is.
Y'all make way. Let him through, please. Thank you.
I said it in a way his character would say, Steve fucking Jobs over here.
Quickly now, Spartan. You walk slow.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. It's just how I walk.
Alrighty, when you're ready for me, raise your left hand. Alrighty, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury? So help.
Yes, I do.
Alright, he's been sworn in, sir.
Thank you. You may begin.
All right, Officer Spartan, can you state your name and rank for the court, please?
John Spartan, officer.
Thank you. Were you on duty on the 25th February?
Yes.
Did you respond to a call at the Diamond Casino?
Yes.
What did you do upon arrival?
I was with Dulio upon arriving on scene, but I was currently thinking about something during that time. But at which point, when I got out, there was a 78 call.
And receiving the 78 call, where did you go?
Into the
Hassan
casino with him.
updates. Oh my god.
Right, and after you were inside the casino?
Your Honor, that's scope.
We were on the first floor, at which point we were approached by Marlo Stanfield.
He does look like George Clooney.
And did you go anywhere after the first floor?
We were unable to.
Did you detain Mr. Stanfield?
During the time, no. We were just asking where our officers were.
All right. Did you ever go to any other floors?
Yes, to the rooftop.
And while on the rooftop, did you detain anyone?
At which point we attempted to detain Marlo Stanfield, at which point he started to run from us.
Did you end
Am
up
I rich
getting
now because
handcuffs?
Hassan contributed to my early
Yes.
viral trend? There's no
Once
there's
you
no
had handcuffs, was he sent down
monetary
from the
value.
roof?
Yes.
From,
I
these
asked
tweets.
Manley to go down to the first floor first. And then at which point I
Money is not the
clearly
issue.
instructed Marlo Stanfield that I was
Bro,
pressing the
honestly,
button
we should all
to
just
send him
start
down
getting
to the
drunk.
first floor, the main
All of us here
lobby.
should just start getting fucked up.
At which point I sent him down the elevator, and then unknown on what happened to him after that.
All right. So an officer did not directly go with him, but you did attempt to send him to the first floor, correct?
Yes, due to the fact that I didn't want to.
So I'm going to object to that as leading in a severe degree, putting words in the witness's mouth.
I can rephrase, Your Honor.
Crack!
Sustain.
Oh! Savior of the universe.
So no officer specifically went with Mr.
Crack!
Stanfield.
Objection,
Oh!
speculation.
No question.
You save every one of us.
Please rephrase. Sustained.
Did an officer escort Mr. Stanfield directly?
Your Honor, objection has an
Alexa,
answer.
make all lights 100%, please.
It has not been phrased in that way, Your Honor.
If I may rebut,
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Spartan there did directly answer the question. He stated that he pressed the button and put Mr.
I'm going
Stanfield on the
to
elevator.
that one. Witness will answer.
No, nobody directly went with him inside the elevator.
Thank you. So why did you not go to the penthouse?
The floor was locked.
The fuck is going on here?
Like we were unable to press the button to go to the penthouse.
Did you later see Mr. Watson?
Oh, I'm gonna object
The
to that.
fuck is going on,
doesn't
dude?
Anchor within the timeline of when later would be.
He's like a
Did
fucking
you see Mr. Watson outside the
quality
casino
assurance
during his
tester.
events?
All right, DA Green, please wait for an overruled or sustained on the question, on the objection before you start rephrasing your question. That one will be sustained and your rephrasing will be held. Just go ahead and restate it for us.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Did you see Mr. Watson outside the casino during these events?
Does anyone have any of anybody's reactions when they saw the
Personally, no.
tweets, or did they just silently
I
respond?
only know that he was in the main lobby.
These are so. I love seeing these
Alright,
old photos of everybody. These are so good, bro. I love just the Hassan fan accounts are so fucking funny.
Thank you.
I have no idea who that was.
Aid the two
Spartan,
officers in the penthouse.
Yes.
Did you see a helicopter?
Were they able to?
No.
Are you aware of why officers could not enter the penthouse?
Thank you.
The elevator was locked.
Did you ask anyone to?
He got the good part because he gets to see them all in
I do
order.
have one just because I want to clarify into this field. I want to clarify into this field.
That's great.
When
Yes, Cupcake.
Marlo Stanfield followed you up
That's
to the
so
rooftop,
funny.
Someone
as
make
you
me
put it,
old,
Did
please.
you tell him that he was detained?
At which point, yes, we stated that we were going to be placing him in the cuffs at the time for detainment.
Okay. Do you recall the specific order that you gave him or the declaration?
Manley told him to stop and that he was being placed in the cuffs for detainment.
Okay.
Yo, Zilcho Pincho, thank you very much for the year, man.
Just
Happy year.
racking my brain here. I don't think I have any further questions for this witness. Thank you.
District Attorney's Office, do you have any redirect on that rather short cross-examination?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Defense counsel, you marking Officer Spartan here for recall?
No, Your Honor.
You may step down, Spartan. You're free to go.
Thank you.
Right. Is there any more?
What does
witnesses
court
on the
stacking mean?
prosecution
What's the
side?
definition of court stacking?
No, Your Honor. That concludes our witnesses.
Okay, thank you. Is there any
It's our
other
time,
witnesses
boys.
to go over?
Specifically within the report, there are photographs that I would like to draw the judge's attention to. There is a
16
photograph of the initial
sidebars!
dispatch call. There is a photograph of the exact location of this.
Yeah, this
And
is
there
a wholesome
also
court
photograph
case.
Of casings and blood present in the penthouse before the shots were initially fired in this altercation. So, and then finally, there is also a photograph of the pistols that were found upstairs afterwards. These are all in the police report under evidence.
Okay, thank you.
I would also like to, again, kind of point out just the general layout of the penthouse floor from our best understanding and ability to ascertain, because I do understand this can be a little difficult to picture.
Hi, they call me Tasty Booger 9.
Thank you. With that being said, do y'all rest?
Yes, with that, the prosecution rests.
Okay. Moving on over to the defense. You may call up your first witness.
Your Honor, the defense calls upon Lang Buddha to the stand.
Mr. Buddha.
Buddha.
Get him, Boo Boo.
Come on up.
Yes.
Yo, don't you think this is a bit problematic?
Mr. Buddha is requesting a recess if he's going to be our first witness. Can we get maybe 5 minutes?
Chad, there's a tweet that says blocking people isn't enough. I want them to die. 3,000 retweets. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I get it. Like, I get people getting mad, but that's fucking.
You got questioning, Alexi?
Fucking awkward, man. What
I guess it depends. Huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop working on the closing, alright?
Sure.
It's Twitter. That makes me afraid of Twitter. But then again,
yeah, no, exactly.
the worst I do is post memes of me being old. Yo, Base Bidoof, thank you very, very much.
Base Bidoof gifted a tier 1 sub to Boaty's loot. They have given 39 gift subs in the channel.
Who's calling me?
Your Honor, I would just like to give a statement here.
You're rather loud. That's all.
Oh, understandable. All right.
Yo, I feel like I could run a mile full speed right now.
You just don't break a hip.
I just have so much fucking pent up energy. I just need to let it all out. Ah!
Ah.
You know, 31 now. I hurt my upper back today just by jumping.
You're gonna be about like 59 when we're done with this.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be like at the end of Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, they did age quite a bit in that movie, didn't they?
No spoilers.
Well,
That
they
movie
save
like
Ryan.
30 years old.
That's fucking.
Have you been monitoring?
You just fucking
the notes, by the way.
Yeah, I'm still saying.
Okay, yeah, they're all in red. I've been placing some key points and things. So.
Gotcha. Appreciate it.
Oh, sure.
Gonna watch that.
Okay.
Wah,
Yep.
wah, a wah, a wah, a wah. Ooh, yeah, yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, yeah.
What the hell's going on over here?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It smells like leather peeling straight off of a slim back chair.
Oh, they're definitely describing cum stacking.
I'm ready.
How much longer is this going to take?
At least another hour, I would suppose.
Nah, we'll be quick. We're gonna ruin them.
Yeah.
Very well.
When I go up there, I'm gonna get a solid fucking testing. I'm gonna be like, Your Honor,
You should start crying.
Yeah, start crying. Can you cry on command?
Yeah, you don't remember much because you got your ass beat.
Hey, you should whip out your dick up there.
Yes, bang the gavel with it.
The gavel.
Yeah, bang the gavel with
That
it.
offer's still open, by the way, for anyone.
You know, now that I think about it, this is technically the clean boy's fault.
Yes, sir.
It was a minimum of 4
bang the
grand.
gavel.
What did you just say? This is the clean boy's
Yes,
fault?
this is you guys' motherfucking fault.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, all right?
Are any of you guys putting up money for whoever bangs the gavel? I'm putting up $1 grand.
Artson, are you okay?
I'll put up a 1,000.
It's bolted to the ground, Your Honor.
Jesus.
That seems quite destructive.
That guy not retired yet.
Is he okay? He's shaking a lot.
Ooh. Yeah? Okay, my microphone's getting like wacky.
What do you boys think? Like, what do we got? Like, 10 more minutes?
I believe one count of contempt was 2,500 with 2 months.
It's worth it though, Denzel. I think, right? It's more profitable.
Hey, what are we
Yo, what
thinking?
the-
Like,
Is that the song?
what are we thinking? Like, we got like an hour left, or what's the estimate?
I think we're
Reading
gonna
that
be,
feedback?
I think it's, no, I'd say about an hour. I'd say
An hour.
Bosses, are you guys putting up or what?
I don't.
I mean,
I
we
don't think
got,
there's gonna be
like,
many
6
questions
people.
asked of the witnesses.
No,
All right, I just wanted to ask.
Where was that feedback coming from?
Kinda deliberate.
No, it's all good. I just wanted to figure out, you know.
They have Our witnesses, the ending statement.
Hey, Mr. Otterman, what's in your suspicious
that was
black
weird.
bag?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Oh.
Suspicious things.
Yeah, there's an unattended black bag over there. I don't know if anyone's seen it.
That guy's got such a wonderful voice.
It's alright, I guess.
He really does.
The bosses, you guys putting up or what?
Is that you don't like it because he doesn't say "Cheh"?
All that sweat go on the ground.
Is that why?
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is that?
Sorry,
is
Mr.
that?
B. The bosses
Maybe
are
they-
cheapskates.
Maybe they finally paid a janitor to come.
You know what'd be crazy is if you could like somebody somebody liking your tweet, and then it just made it like an exponentially black hole of likes. Oh shit!
Let's go ahead and come back. Let's get this thing going.
Alrighty, Mr. Buddha, when you're ready, raise your left hand for me.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and raise your left hand for me. All right. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you, Mitch?
Yes.
Alrighty. He's been sworn in, sir.
Thank you. You may begin your questioning direct.
Can you talk louder?
Yes, I was. I was with Nino Chavez, Tony Corleone, and Don Julio.
You explain it.
No.
No. We were there having a business meeting regarding the Rooster's Rest.
Hey, explainer, we can't hear you.
Explainer, yell.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I wasn't controlling my diaphragm properly. I'll repeat the question. Did you hear any gunshots while you were conducting your meeting, Mr. Buddha?
Hey, it's kind of hard to hear. You keep cutting in and out for me. Anybody else?
Am I having issues?
Just you. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I can hear him just fine.
Down.
Maybe you want to step up closer, like
Yeah, you might
halfway.
stand up there, Mr. Buddha. It might help.
Or maybe if I take a stance around the podium, maybe? I don't know. Is this okay, Your
Can you
Honors?
hear him now? Are we good? Yeah, it's fine. Can you hear him now, Mr. Buddha?
I believe Mr. Buddha may be taking a cough drop.
There we go. We're good.
Okay, good. All right.
We get to continue, Mr. Buddha?
Okay, it's
maybe just stand up.
It's me, Mario.
Sounds really bad right now.
Okay, he might need some eardrops then. If we can take a moment.
That might just be you, Lang.
Yeah, of course. Right.
Damn it.
This
It'll work. It'll work.
motherfucker. Yo, I swear to
Let us
God,
know
we
when
are
you're ready.
permanently cursed.
Fuck.
He's cursed permanently. Everything always revolving in his ass. As long as I know them shit's been breaking all over the place.
I know this is
Hello.
not the
Hi.
greatest
Mr.
time.
Buddha, did you clean out your ears?
I'm good now. Yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
Don't sit down.
Still make
Just
$200.
stand. It's fine.
Yeah, I think that that chair might mess with the acoustics. Something about a large marble wall behind you. You know.
Ow! Oh God!
Dumbass.
Anyway, are we good to proceed with questioning? Can you hear me, Mr. Buddha?
You sound like shit.
Oh, okay. Is that affirmed by anybody else, or is it?
No, you sound
You
fine.
sound fine to me. Yeah.
Actually,
Maybe.
Buddha, are you able to hear me?
Yes.
All right, I can explain it to you.
We might need to trade attorneys on this. Let's trade attorneys on this.
All right, that's fine.
Just to overcome the acoustics in the room.
Your Honors, you don't mind, right?
No, we don't
Just
mind.
Jump in the middle.
Not at all.
Mr. Buddha, you can't hear me, okay?
Yep, we're good.
For now, yeah.
Okay, let's give this a shot. Did you hear any gunshots?
I did not know, sir.
When did you leave the casino?
We were there for a couple of hours. After that, we were detained by a few officers, GSR tested and questioned, and then let go. So we left.
Did you fire upon any officers?
No.
The GSR tests that were given to you, did they provide you with the results?
Yes. The lady who GSR tested me was an officer with red long hair. She said it came back negative.
Your Honor, objection, hearsay.
Your Honor, may I rebut?
You may.
He is simply providing the information that was asked of him.
This woman is not here in the courtroom today to testify whether or not that is what she said.
If I may further elaborate upon that, Your Honor.
You may.
The declarant upon which that the district attorney is claiming hearsay, we do not know their identity. We were never furnished their identity within the police report. So we are basically playing with the cards we're dealt here. And if the district attorney could identify that declarant, that would be great so that we could call them to the stand and extract their testimony.
Your Honor, they also never asked for the identity
All
of
right,
this
enough.
declarant.
Enough. I did not provide you with an opportunity to reaffirm your objection, did I, District Attorney Green?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. I am going to sustain the objection, but defense counsel, please note that the burden of proof on this matter still rests upon the people directly to your right. The fact that we don't have a positive GSR test kind of proves your point already.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Buddha, did you even have a gun on you?
No, sir, I did not.
Were you ever in the penthouse?
No, sir.
Sidebar, Your Honor.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, guys.
Your Honor, we can...
Sidebar?
Sidebar. Give us a second.
Yep.
That's number 5.
Sidebar? What the hell?
Number 5.
What the fuck is this?
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
go
you
do
what.
something more useful than this shit.
Can I get a real bar right now?
$2,000 from a few people, and I'll go up and bang the gavel, and I'll go.
Fucking.
Yo, Tinker.
No, Denzel, relax.
Here's my phone number. One more.
What's up, dude? I'm squeezing here.
Who else is? I'll throw down.
Hey, federal judge.
What's that?
Orlando, let me.
Can you
let
get
me.
like?
We'll switch
Are we
spots.
gambling? Who's trying to gamble?
Denzel said he'll bang the gavel if we all give him, if several people give him $2,000.
Oh, yeah.
Did the federal judge say that objections are no longer legal or something? Like, doesn't he have that kind of jurisdiction?
No, they're allowed to have objections as long as they're kind of.
I know.
accurate.
They just got the
I know.
defense witness now. Got their first witness up, and this is their like 8th or 9th sidebar.
Objection. We have no case.
So it's going really good.
Objection, we've already won. So.
Objection.
We
Only,
fucked
fell
up.
asleep twice. I need to get a bang.
I'd like to call a sidebar for your objection.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'd like to object to the Fourth Amendment.
Sidebar Joe Caine.
Sorry.
Period.
Sidebar you.
Objection. The Fourth Amendment isn't real.
Bang your gavel.
I don't object to that.
I'll give someone 5K if they go beat the fuck out of Dan Faley.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fucking hell.
It was over your head. It was over your head.
Me?
Yeah, you need a cough drop.
$200,000 motorcycle. It's the.
What?
You couldn't afford it.
The fucking cologne. The smell.
Yeah, he just rubs
Hey,
himself
Dan,
up.
Should have
against
just taken the fucking
motorcycle.
charges.
Oh,
Yeah,
should've
fuck
jumped in
that.
the fucking casino
Fuck
window.
that shit. Make them look bad.
White people pussy.
Told my dumbass.
So it's gonna be worth it in the
Can
end.
we object
This
to a
case
sidebar?
Makes all the other cases easy. You know what I mean?
It's no cologne.
We
It's
the
just sweat.
people object.
They gonna think twice about arresting.
Wesley Snipes, thank you, baby. Oh, look, we dropped back down, baby.
It's just us, baby.
Hey,
Don't be scared.
federal judge.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Ready yet? Get set. It's all that.
You're talking to me.
Yeah. You remember the land stalker I showed you? It's me, Tiger Hoods. Marlo Stanfield.
Oh, hey, yeah.
I gotta show you it after this court case. I made some changes to it.
Oh, all right.
Okay. I just wanted to let you know.
This guy went into the toilet to watch me and Buddha piss, by the way.
I had a key too.
Yeah,
Dude, there's more than enough money.
He went in and
You just
stared at us in
make
the
sure you
doorway.
collect afterwards.
I
you know?
Sick
stared-
fuck.
No.
Hey.
You just thought I was.
Yeah, I'll throw in 2.
Don't flatter yourself, sir.
Tinker, you want to throw in 2 Gs?
Fucking dying.
Hashtag federal.
You know.
I said what I said.
Okay.
I'll put in 2.
Just remind me and I'll
Okay.
go check it
Yeah.
out.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Let me drive his car.
I'll
Play
pay him 5,000 if he takes the gavel and bangs it when the judge goes to grab it.
Dean was ready for this to be over before it
That would
happened.
just 5 G's to go bang.
That's like 10 grand. Like,
That's at least 10,000.
Yeah, I'll do 10.
That's more money than
you
you'd make
take the
today.
gavel. If you take the gavel out of the judge's hand and
No,
bang
what
it
about
right in front of him, I'll give you 10.
I'll just wait 5 for just banging it though.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Ooh, I'll do it.
I think he said 5 if you take it out of the judge's hand.
You have a confirmed 6 right now.
Yeah, I'll throw 2 on it too.
Oh yeah, 10 if you grab it out the hand, 5 if you just go do it now.
Okay, so up to
Me
6.
and you both. Who's gonna get up there first?
Damn.
Go to the dash, bitch.
Okay.
Everybody too scared.
It's romantic.
Who? Bitch.
Okay, Tiger Woods, go on up there then and hit it with your golf
Tiger
club.
Hoods first of all.
Tiger
Okay,
Hoods.
Tiger Hoods, go hit it with your golf club.
6 G's
I
enough.
can't. He never said Tiger Hoods.
Oh,
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 oh.
How you
oh my
doing?
God. Who is that?
Wait, Denzel, go for it.
He
Denzel,
can't
go
grab
for
it.
Oh, he's
He's
going
trying.
back is what he
Let's
going.
go, Denzel. Let's go.
He can't grab it.
Let's go. Come on,
Wait,
Denzel.
So is he gonna go to jail and not do
he's
Come
that?
on, Denzel.
He's
Oh,
going.
that's fucking
Oh,
good.
he go get it. He go get it. Where's the cuffs go? Where the cuffs? That's where he going.
Oh,
You can do it, D.
You better run for that.
Bang it. Bang it. Bang it.
Dang it,
do it.
dang it.
Oh, the
Dang
plantation.
it.
Let's go.
We got it.
Let him bang it, boys.
That's fucked up. He's fucked.
Denzel.
The fucking legend.
I got some girlies for you
Fucking
later. I know
madman,
that's
dude.
right.
Here, yeah.
Hero.
That's my boy.
My guy.
Did they say
That's
like
my
it was a
boy.
20K fine or something?
Ah.
2,500. You lost $1,000 with this one.
That guy's a patriot.
Oh, he's
What's
getting
that guy
6
doing?
That guy is.
I
He's an
don't
American hero.
Denzel.
He walked so we
Goddamn.
could well, yeah.
In contempt, our name is
That
Denzel
was
Williams.
the best $2,000 I've ever seen.
Never met a lame Denzel in my life. Only
Here, guys.
icons.
Only icons.
They all came out after the fucking.
What the fuck are these?
Yo, free my boy Denzel. He did nothing wrong.
Free him.
Are you able to, are you
He's
able to
a
understand
damn
me, though, Mr.
legend.
Buddha?
Yeah,
True American hero.
yeah, they were trying to impeach you and failed.
Free Denzel
They were trying to impeach
backwards.
Buddha, and so I turned around and said, "Well, if you're going to impeach Buddha, then let's impeach Bailey because they both done ridiculous things." She was basically saying that
Judges?
you committed perjury because you said something different to what.
Yeah.
Write a phone right now.
She was
I
saying that
tweet out.
officer testimony
going
is
on?
more
Twat out right
than
now.
yours, and
Free
that's why you should be
Denzel.
impeached.
Not
And we
until we
said,
have counsel
no,
from
they're
the other
both human
side.
beings. Go suck a dick. So she sucked a dick.
Don't nobody follow you on Twitter, Donnie.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, Splitter. That's what I'm fucking talking about, baby.
That's my lawyer right there.
Oh, DA's over the left. Okay.
Okay, what'd he
Can we
say?
get a
I
member
didn't hear
from
it.
the district attorney's office to come up so
Told
that
the DA to suck a dick,
Mr.
so.
That's Mr. Watson.
Something, DA suck a dick.
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Period.
Yeah. What's up?
My balls!
Yep. Try your best.
Does anyone have
I mean, she's pretty much trying to argue that because
fucking middle school
they didn't add the GSR results to the report, that it shouldn't even be referenced in the case, which is fucking ass backwards.
I don't know.
Who's doing the fundraiser for Denzel?
What do you want
Mr. Watson asked if he could approach.
Me, Lando, and Glorion put $2,000 on it.
Yeah,
You're being requested.
Forward.
Mr. Watson, you're being asked at the bench.
Oh, sorry. Am I wasting your time, judges? My bad.
They said that
Wait, did he say he'll cover that?
Yeah, no problem. I skipped that. You know.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know how much is getting charged.
All right, let's
Oh,
continue.
sorry.
You're good. You're good. You're good.
Oh god.
It should be only 25.
Then we'll have to do it again. Yeah.
All right. Questioning will resume. We're gonna have to take things a little slow here, so everybody have a little patience.
Absolutely. Mr. Buddha, you can hear me okay?
Kind of. I'll try my best to understand and respond.
Absolutely. You mentioned that you were detained already. Can you describe to us how that situation happened?
So we were detained the minute we
fuck's
left
sake.
the casino. The cops essentially split us up. I assume, they questioned me, and I assume they questioned everybody else. Well, they actually GSR tested before that, then questioned us and let us go.
Sorry, Your Honors, I'm just looking through my notes, having to come back from that. Give me a second. Do you know if any GSR tests were performed on any of your companions?
I can't really
Your Honor,
answer that.
let me rephrase. Were you witness to any GSR tests that were done on your companions?
I was GSR tested, yes. I can't speak on behalf of my colleagues.
I have no further questions. Colleagues, do you have any?
Let me look over my notes real quick. I do not believe so. No.
All right, before we turn it over to Cross, Counselor O'Banion, do you have any questions for this witness?
No, Your Honor. No, I do not.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, take it away, Buck.
All right, let's go ahead and move over to cross-examination for the prosecution.
Mr. Buddha, can you hear me okay?
Not really, but I'll try.
All right, I'll try to speak slower. Who were you meeting with at the casino?
Objection asked and answered.
Sustained.
Would you be able to play back that? Then I must have missed that in my notes.
Sorry, what?
Yo, can you guys hear me?
He asked,
Yo,
who
can you
was
guys
he
hear me?
meeting With, and they
Can you guys hear
Mr.
me,
Buddha
guys?
answered Nina Chavez, Tony Corleone, and Don Julio.
Sick. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the fucking. Yo, welcome to the fucking
Was
show, guys.
Otto Del Mar ever a part of the meeting, either before or after?
Bruh.
Objection scope.
Rebuttal.
This is pertaining to the meeting to ask if he had encountered him before or after, so that would fall within the scope as he was at the casino where Otto Del
Let me
Mar
know when
was
it's
seen.
time for me to go to the court case. Okay.
Overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Buddha, did you encounter?
Were you talking the whole time?
How is it?
No, I was going to rephrase the question for you. I was going to ask it again.
Okay.
Okay, let me know if it's
Did you
too
meet
loud.
with
Is this?
Mr.
This should be
Otto
good,
Del
right?
Mar, either before or after your meeting?
Either what?
Before or after your meeting?
Just spam me when it's. Just spam me when it's time.
Okay. Are you talking?
Can you hear me a little better, Mr. Buddha?
Kind of. Did I meet with Otto Del Mar before or after the meeting? No.
Okay, there we go.
I didn't realize that there was an 88 proficient in sign language. That's amazing.
Look, we're just
I'm
going in.
so sorry, guys.
We're going in. That's fine. Go ahead.
So one thing I think would be.
Oh no,
One thing I think that would be cool is, you know, having a little bit of. My assistant got me
somebody
a
talking.
wine I've never actually had
Not at the
before.
moment. Can you hear me now?
In 2017, Maipo Valley Cabernario #8.
No one's talking.
Cab
There's no sign
Sauvignon.
language to you.
Ungrafted vines. So I think I want to try this out a little bit, chat.
Are you kidding me?
He's so fucking old.
One
He
second,
can't
Your Honor.
hear, you know? Old
Say if he
man.
has hearing aids in.
I don't know. It's an art.
I don't have.
Mr. Buddha,
I'm not.
did you personally
Does anybody
witness
know
anyone else at the
where that
casino
wine
other than
taster
the
went?
named individuals, the ones that you've already named?
I had a lot of fucking
Did I
caffeine today.
personally witness what?
Or no, not that. The
Anyone
wine.
else at the
My wine opener.
casino?
I mean, there was a lot of cops there when we left. A lot of people detained. That's pretty much all I saw.
Where did you have your meeting?
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm so sorry.
Can you just sign it to him, please?
Oh, we had our meeting, but where the blackjack tables are, behind the lock gate, where you go to gamble.
You know, the irony of certain things are when you try to really not lose something, so you put it somewhere specifically, and then you can't find it. That's what's happening to me now. Let's see. Walking heart rate's not so bad, but I did have an
no more
overabundance of
questions, Your
caffeine
Honor.
today. I know that it's here
I have no
somewhere.
idea what
Just
you're saying
spam
if
me
you're
again.
talking.
Just
I'm
spam me
so
when it's
sorry.
time to
Concerning
go to
the
the
current
courtroom.
limitations, I believe that redirecting would not be wise.
Okay.
Understood. Mr. Buddha, if you can hear me, you're good to step down.
Just sign him. Yeah. What?
Mr.
work,
Buddha, you may step down.
Yes.
You
So
can
brave.
go over there.
He is so brave.
Shit.
Is he having a stroke?
He could be having a very serious medical condition. right
You
now.
are
Like
stunning
a
and
joke
brave.
today.
Can we get a
Sudden
doctor for Mr. Buddha?
We
I
can
think
take care of that
he's
later. Next witness.
I think he's having a
I'm
stroke.
excited. It's not often that I have a wine that I've not
This
had
part of the
before.
defense would like to call Dean Watson.
Dean, can you hear us?
Yes.
But this is a 7-Eleven corkscrew, so I don't know if it's going to work well. We'll see.
All right. Go ahead and be sworn in. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Alrighty, Mr. Watson. When you're ready, raise your left hand for me. Alrighty. Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you DW?
Yes.
Alrighty. He's been sworn in, sir.
All right. You may begin your questioning.
Mr. Watson. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm hearing voices.
Yo, chat, can you believe it? Like a
All right,
4-hour-long court case?
Mr. Watson, were you
Was
at
that
the
how long this
casino
thing
on
is?
February 25th?
Yeah, I can feel the 7-Eleven in this wine opener.
Where were you in the casino?
Surprise it didn't break.
In the penthouse?
Cheers, chat. Hold on.
Did you
Bro, can we just
encounter
move the
officers
angle
within the casino that day?
Yes.
Did you tell the officers to leave the property?
Yes.
What was their response?
Hitting me on the head with a flashlight.
When did this happen?
I don't know, like a minute after they entered the property, or a minute after I saw them, I guess.
Can you repeat
Right.
for the court? What were you knocked out by?
Now, I
Flashlight?
believe...
Do you recall anything after you were knocked out?
I could have sworn...
No.
Objection, Your Honor. That's really big.
Me later. What?
Sustained, please. Sustained, please limit the question and scope and duration there.
Yeah, I'll ask again.
It's a nice little...
At what point in time
Nice little
do you
amount.
have recollection after having been knocked
Oh.
out?
In the ambulance. Heading to the
94
hospital.
pints. Single
Went into the
vineyard.
hospital after-
Plot
what
number
happened?
8. Maipo Valley.
Objection, Your Honor. He's already stated he has no
Cabernario
memory.
number 8. Ungrafted vines.
Okay,
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Actually, I got on this
2017.
one, Loxley. May I rebut, Your Honor?
You may.
The question specifically leading up to this is when did his memory resume? When does his recollection resume? So this is the next frame in time that he can reliably testify upon, and we've already established.
Cheers,
the fact.
everybody.
Your Honor, the specific question was, what? Never.
Understood. The objection's going to be overruled.
Ooh,
in the event
incredibly
that
earthy.
answer
Incredibly
to First
dry.
Counselor Spliner explained it.
Very dry, actually. And I love
you,
dry
Your Honor.
wine. Very dry.
Sorry, repeat the question.
At what point in
Old leather.
Let me rephrase this.
Old
correctly.
black leather.
Are you aware of what the ambulance? Are you aware of why you were in the ambulance?
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay.
Dank
He's
is the
already said he
best
does
way I
not
can
recall
explain
those
it.
events.
In the same way,
Or we
good
just
dank.
established
In the
fact
same
that
way
we're
that
trying
weed
to
is dank.
Follow a path here.
I know. Can you believe I'm giving a fucking wine review during a court
My
case?
explanation is as before, Your Honor.
What is
I'm going to
2021?
overrule. The witness will confine the answer to his own personal recollection and knowledge.
But yeah,
I mean, I was
it's
being brought back from a helicopter.
it's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, chalkboard, black
At any
chalkboard.
point in time during the altercation, Were you in possession of a firearm?
No, sir. Never has there even been a firearm on my person.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Really delightful.
At any point in time, did you fire a gun of someone else's?
No, as I just stated, I've never held a firearm, so I couldn't fire one in any
The way it
way,
should be,
shape,
really.
or form.
A very good line. Very good choice.
At any point in time, were you GSR tested?
This is Cabernario, number 8, produced from ungrafted vines, planted in 1964 on plot number 8 in our Maipo estate. Cabernario is named after the Spanish term for caveman.
Cross-examination. Look at him over there.
The number 8 estate is an ancient Cabernet Sauvignon plot of land so old and pure, we felt it represented a time when caveman roamed the world.
On February 25th.
The age of the vines
Myself and Otto
and unique
and a couple of
conditions of the
friends,
land
were
require
having
minimal
sort of
winemaking
like a party,
intervention
but it wasn't an
to
official party, it was a
deliver
party,
an
you know,
elegant and
kind of
bold
get together.
Cabernet
So
Sauvignon.
was that the event you're referring to?
This wine
in
is
in the
made on the
questions
vine,
that were asked prior?
not in the cellar.
Yes, I assume so.
All right. What other friends were with you and Mr. Delmar specifically?
One Mr. Joe Caine and one Mr. Goma.
What mic is
And,
this?
of course,
Oh, this is the EV,
While you were in the penthouse celebrating with your friends,
the Electro Voice fucking, what is it?
any of
It's
them
the
brandish
competitor
guns?
for the SM7B.
Not to my knowledge.
While you were in the penthouse with them, did you hear gunshots?
We actually have some meats.
When police arrived on scene, did they inform you of why
Chicken
they were there?
tikka samosas?
No.
Bro, pastry bites?
So just to clarify, the police did not tell you why they'd come to the casino.
No.
Chicken burrito bowls?
No, I just want to clarify. You had said that you were knocked unconscious by the flashlight. correct?
Steamed pork and ginger soup dumplings? Yeah, the RA320.
How do you know that you were being recovered from a helicopter if you were unconscious during the time?
Steamed chicken soup dumplings?
I'm going to object to this as argumentative.
Well, I mean, I can answer that because it's a stupid question, no?
Well, if the... Okay, the witness is confident in answering, I'll withdraw.
Cuban-style
EMS
citrus
pulled
garlic
me out
bowl.
of the helicopter and put me in the ambulance where I recovered my consciousness and said, "You were in a helicopter crash."
There's a lot of good stuff. There's a lot of good stuff here, chat.
Any more cross-examination questions?
Okay, well, I guess we did our part.
That's absolutely.
I don't think that there's anything. Ooh. Oh,
Hello.
this looks incredible.
Not at this time.
Chips, salsa.
Oh, thank. Redirect.
Loxley, if you're speaking, I can't hear you.
Eggs, cheese,
I have a few.
water.
We got this one,
Milks.
boys.
Various types of milks, by the way.
You said that Otto Delmar and Marlo Stanfield were at this party, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did either of them leave?
Look at this.
For any reason?
Not to my recollection, but I don't keep tabs on them, so they may have.
Okay.
This is how it looks.
Was Otto at the party when the police entered the premises?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. Which officer specifically struck you with the flashlight?
Dan Faley.
Okay. I have no further questions. Your Honor, I believe it was observed that Officer Faley waved at the witness, which may be a sign of intimidation by the fact that he is here and may have committed a violent action upon said witness. If we could have Officer Faley refrain from doing any sort of actions in the future, I would appreciate it.
They'll do that again, Faley.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. My apologies.
Those redirect. You may step down, Mr. Watson.
Thank you.
Going in on them.
Chat, what's fat snacks?
Next witness.
Your Honors, the defense would like to call Joe Caine to the stand.
Those are all.
Yep, Joey.
Presence is required.
Oh God,
Joe. Step forward.
Is he here still?
Joe.
Hey.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Okay.
Joe.
Joe. Oh God. Oh no. He's doing a sidebar.
He's
sidebar. Your Honor, he's sidebarring right now, I think.
Joe, are you?
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just had a.
Move on to another witness if we need
No,
to.
no, I'm here.
All right.
Where are you going?
Oh, no, he's here. He's here. They calling you up.
What the?
Stand.
Thank you very, very, very much. I was just deep. I was reflecting.
Oh, Jesus, what is going on here?
You got this, Joe.
Sorry about that.
Did I do wrong at the end there?
Careful for a wheelchair
you're okay.
guy.
You're okay.
God,
The fact that you didn't personally observe it is okay.
Your service.
I really hope Joe Caine's not about to throw this.
Your Honor, permission to obtain a first aid kit from an individual.
Anybody have a first aid kit for?
Thank you.
My balls!
In Sia we trust.
You need something?